Hello, my starlings. I think I said I'd be on at 9:30 or some shit. I didn't think I'd be on at 9:30 on the dot, but I didn't think I'd be this late either, 45 minutes. But, well, these things fucking happen. So how is everyone? Those of you who waited around for me, I'm on now. My brother is here. Brother Click is here. It's kind of late for him. He's got to go to work. But
howdy, everyone.
we want to say hi to everybody and talk about what we're doing. We actually were doing something important, something we have to hold off on now.
Yeah, I guess.
But well, I know you say it's now or never. I think we got to put the dates out. Okay,
we do want to do it right
because it's too late. If you were off tomorrow, I'd say let's stay up and do it. But you got to work. Unless you want to call out tomorrow.
No. We need money. So basically, we were working on what we call our 1920s list. It's a list of famous people who were born in the 1920s and who are still alive now in the 20s.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. If you go back in time about 5 years, early January of 2020, my brother and I were talking. We were saying how our four grandparents were born in the 1920s. Most of the people we've known in our lives were born in the 1920s afterwards. I mean, we knew a few people born in the teens, 1910s, and even a few 1900s. I don't recall any 1800s, but I remember a few old neighbors, but we didn't really know them. As far as family members, everyone we knew was born in the 1920s onward. So we said, who are some people born in the 1920s still alive in the 2020s? And we made a whole list. We had a notebook, and we eventually typed it up. Now, since then, most of these people have died. Between 2020 and 2025, a lot of the people on our list have died, and we will do an honorable mention. But for the time being, we're compiling our little list here, and we're not going to go over it now. I think we still need to work on it a little bit. We got to do it sooner than later, like you're right.
Yes.
Where is it? Do you see it?
No.
Did I delete it by accident? There it is. Thank God. How many we had? Like 27? I think we had 27 people. Yeah, we got 27 people.
How many did we cross out real quick? Just count out.
Let me see how many people we crossed out. We want to share this list. We want to so here's who we crossed out. We wrote some people on our list who were alive.
But don't read it. Just
but have since died. Born in the 1920s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, wow, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Okay. So
what's 46 plus 27? 73?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, when 2020 began, there were 73 famous people born in the 20s, but now, 5 years later, there's only 27.
So you're right. If we can go back in time 5 years, we had at least, 46, 56, 66, 73. We had at least 73 people, but since then, we've lost more than half. So we will read our list because we're fascinated by this shit, but it's still we finally compiled it by birth year. We will read it next time. Because we have other things we want to talk about, and we are winding down. He's got to go to bed because he's got to, work tomorrow. I might stay up a little later.
Yeah, and I had to get up early and shovel snow, and I also had to come home and shovel snow because this guy didn't do enough.
No, I shoveled the bulk. We went to shovel the sidewalk. But why don't you tell him about the walk in the video? Why don't you tell him? Oh
yeah, then.
And it's a shame. It's a shame Beppis isn't here. I think Beppis. Go ahead.
When we were done shoveling the sidewalk and whatnot, we went for a walk, and.
I recorded a video.
A walk and talk. He recorded a video. He's going to do some editing, put it together. So you got a video coming up. Then we came home. We cooked up some sausages. So you have a cooking video. You have 2, maybe 3 videos in your future, people.
And we talk about life. We talk about philosophy. We talk about meds and shit. So it's a walk and talk, a winter wonderland, blah, blah, blah. So I'll upload those later.
Yes.
Now let's see. We have other things on our list today. So first let's start. Okay. We've got a very special birthday today. A very special birthday. Let me type it up. Someone's having a birthday. Hold on. Somebody is having a birthday. And that person is, though laying in his grave, David Lynch. Let's say R.I.P. to David Lynch. Okay, wait first. Beppis, did you hear what I said? I can't upload it right now. Tomorrow, the next day, we did a video, like over an hour, hour and a half, walking around. You can look at the snow. We talked about some trees. You can see the trees in wintertime. Like the Osage orange and the eastern red cedar.
We watched the winter sunset.
We saw some stars in the sky. Talked about some history. Talked about some bridges. Concerta. We saw a nice lady with these 2 dogs that were very friendly.
Yes.
We had a nice little walk, a winter wonderland walk, and it's nice. But I'm tired of the snow already.
Yes.
So we will, if you want, I'll upload those videos. But if not, I don't have to. I don't have to.
No, you don't.
I have to be here right now, you mother effers. Anyway, okay. So we have a special birthday. David Lynch would have been 79. He would have been 79 years young. Unfortunately, David Lynch died 5 days ago. He died on the 15th.
Yeah, I know.
He couldn't hang on 5 more days. So happy late birthday to David Lynch, the late David Lynch. Wish you could be here with us. 5 more days, you'd have been 79. David Lynch, you made Eraserhead and a bunch of other
Dune.
shit. Yeah, Dune. He was also, they did in Family Guy. Not Family Guy. What's that for show? American
Show.
Cleveland Show?
Yes, he was the bartender.
Cleveland Show. What was David Lynch? Let me see if I can pull him up. He did the voice of the bartender, and they made the bartender look like him. I always thought that was kind of cool. If I can get this in full size. Okay, let's bring him up. So yeah, let's share some screen. Oh, here. See the standard? It's in standard def. I got to put into high def. I think it's wonderful.
Yes.
Can you see, brother? Click OK. Yeah, we did a walk and talk video in the snow. I'm gonna break it up in 2 or 3 because how long was it? An hour and a half. We went for a little walk. It turned to a much longer walk.
It was too long. This guy likes to ramble.
Well, no, we still have to complete the walk.
Yeah.
Be honest. You thought we walked too much? Is Buddy tired?
You know, there was it's quite the video. Well, I mean, a lot of repetitive stuff. But, you know, we did it. We got to walk because we don't exercise much. So I'm glad that we did the walk. I hope you guys enjoy the video whenever he uploads it.
Yes. And here we go. This is the Cleveland Show depiction by Seth MacFarlane. And what's his name? David Lynch actually voiced this character. He was a bartender, but he looks like David Lynch.
Yes.
So that's our it's a special birthday, January 20th.
Yes.
David Lynch would have been 79 had he lived 5 more fucking days.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Lynch. May you rest in pieces. Okay, so we talked about David Lynch. Wow, I have a list. I had to make my own list. I'm a Spurg. Spurgs love lists. My neuropsych said,
Yes.
Spurgs, you guys love your lists. Okay, so David Lynch would have been 79. Today's his birthday, but he died 5 days ago. Okay, Eraserhead. Okay, we got that. Okay, we also have another birthday. Another birthday we want to shout out. Yesterday was Beppis' mother's birthday. So Mama Beppis, if I understand correctly, and Beppis can tell us, Mama Beppis turned 49. Now, that means, let's see, next year she'll be 50, right?
Yes.
So she was born in 76.
3 decades after the late Mr. Lynch.
Yes, that's a good point. When Beppis' mother was a newborn baby, Mr. Lynch turned 30. That was his 30th birthday.
Yes.
So let's say hi. Let's say,
Happy birthday to Mama Beppis.
And it's funny because I'm 42 going on 43. I'm in my 40s like Mama Beppis. He's going to be 40. It's like we're closer in age to Mama Beppis than Beppis.
Wow.
Yeah, there's this whole world. You were saying. We were saying that
there's this whole world Mama Beppis doesn't know about, but her daughter does, and we're all here in it.
Yeah, so Beppis, you're watching people old enough to be your father tell you about,
Yes.
So yes, Mama Beppis is still in her 40s like us. Well, you're going to be you'll turn 40 before she turns 50. I'll put it that way. You and Mama Beppis are like 9 and change years apart. So yes, at some point in time, my brother and me and Mama Beppis will all be in our 40s together.
Ain't that nice?
Isn't that nice? And Beppis is still in her 20s. So happy birthday, David Lynch. Happy birthday yesterday to Mother Beppis. Beppis actually went to a hotel that her mother paid for like some get together. Her grandfather showed up, and I don't know.
Good,
were her siblings there? She's a full-blooded sibling. She and her sibling are half Tunisian, 2 sisters. The 2 of them, and then there's a half sister from her mother's second marriage.
Okay.
And the third marriage or get together was the farmer. No kids with the farmer.
Okay,
so Beppis has an older full-blooded sister and a younger half sister.
Right,
was everybody there? Oh, come on, this is a special day. So anyway, today is, let's talk about what day is it. Okay.
There's another birthday, I think.
Not yet. We're not there yet. Today is the 3rd Monday in January. And what is the 3rd Monday in January, everybody? 3rd Monday in January in the USA is always MLK Day, Martin Luther King. Hail to the King. Today is Martin Luther King Day. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It happens to be the 20th. Like I said, if today were the 19th, it would be the 19th. It's the 3rd Monday. The 3rd Monday of January is always MLK Day.
Yes.
So happy birthday and celebration to Martin Luther King.
Yes.
Martin Luther King. And as it so happens, as you know, January 20th. So regardless of number, the 3rd Monday is always MLK Day. regardless of the day of the week, January 20th is always Inauguration Day. Every 4 years, the American president is, sworn in on January 20th, regardless of the day of the week. It could be a Sunday, it could be a Saturday, it could be a Wednesday. It just happens to be a Monday this year as the calendar falls. So, as fate would have it, today is both MLK Day, 3rd Monday in January. It's also Inauguration Day because it's January 20th, and it's, the January after election year. So, today, King Trump was sworn in for his second term. And why was that so special? So it's MLK Day, Martin Luther King, 3rd Monday of January. It's the 20th of January after an election year, so it's Inauguration Day. And what were we going to say? King Trump, he was our 45th and 47th president.
Yes, sir.
He's our first president since Grover. So this is historic.
Yes.
First time in anyone's lifetime we've had a president 2 non-consecutive terms.
Yeah.
Last time this happened was Grover Cleveland in the later 1800s. So
Yes.
it's been over 130 years since we've had a non-consecutive 2-timer. So hail King Trump. I wonder if it was set up that way. From now on, Martin Luther King Day will always be Trump Day. Like I said, I think if white people need a holiday, I guess Trump's a good figurehead. Who's a good white figurehead for white Americans?
Yes.
Negroes have MLK. We have Trump. Trump is a good white figurehead.
Yes,
And
yes.
Trump himself, I watched some of the inauguration. He said, from now on, you consider today Liberation Day. So I'm going to do that. Freedom. I'm going to call this Liberation Day. This is Liberation Day. Liberation Day. It'll now be forever a white people holiday. It'll be the day we celebrate the glorious return of Donald J. Trump, our 45th and now 47th, second non-consecutive president. Okay, Liberation Day. Okay, we also got some other special shit going on here. Our boy Dumb, James Moore
Oh, yes.
of Waynesboro, PA, is on his way to Australia.
Yay, James. Yay, Donna.
Now, it's funny because, I'm in Jersey, so we're very close to airports. You can go to Newark, you can go to Philadelphia, you can go over to New York City. Airports are like an hour and a half. Dumb lives in like a remote area where he's got to travel like 3 hours to get to an airport.
Yes.
And I think the 2 closest airports are Baltimore and Washington, D.C. And it's funny because today, Inauguration Day, for the first time since Reagan's second term, they did the inauguration indoors because it was so cold. It was actually funny. It's actually colder and snowier down south than it is here. It's cold here. We got snow. You'll see the video. It was actually colder down in D.C. and Maryland. So I wonder how, what's his name? Rafterman is holding up. How is it? Because we got about 5 or 6 inches, and it's pretty cold. It's going down to the teens. It's an Arctic chill. But I think it was actually colder down south. So they had the inauguration indoors, and I was wondering, which airport is Dumb going to? Because either way, Baltimore or D.C., there was heavy snow. There might have been flight delays. I didn't ask. I didn't watch the stream. Was he getting a ride? Was he going to park his car and leave it in long-term parking? Did he hire an Uber or a cab? How did he get from Waynesboro to the airport? Which airport? Baltimore or D.C.? It's a good 3-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive.
Yeah.
And is he parking his car? Did he get a ride? Does anybody know? Because he should be on his way to Australia.
Yes.
Does anybody know? We're talking Dumb.
Yes.
And Dumb, I saw some of his video. He had a video where he got a traffic ticket. Now, I don't know how it works in Pennsylvania, but in Jersey, same thing. You get a traffic ticket. They'll write a date on the ticket. It's arbitrary. That might not be the actual court date, but you've got to contact the court before then, or you'll get a warrant for your arrest. I remember one time, usually when you get a speeding ticket, they'll write a date. It could be made up. It's usually like 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks off. You call the court, say, hi, I got a ticket. I want to contest it. This is how it works in Jersey. They say, okay, we will send you a thing in the mail telling you when the court date is. You get something in the mail that tells you the real court date. All the date on the ticket means is you've got to pay or contact us before this date, or there'll be a warrant for your arrest. And usually they give you weeks. One time I was pulled over in this small, shitty town. It was a Friday night. They gave me a ticket. It was due on Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm like, holy shit. If I don't pay or get in touch with the court in 3 days, I'm going to go to jail. There can be a warrant for my arrest. Can't do anything Saturday, Sunday. It's the weekend. So on Monday, I went right to the town hall and I said, listen, this is fucked up. And the one clerk looked at it and she goes, yeah, that is kind of fucked up. They should usually give you weeks, but I'm sorry. The girl who handles this is off. I said, whoa, I got this on a Friday. You guys were closed Saturday, Sunday. Now it's Monday and you tell me the girl isn't here. The pig never should have done this. You should give people weeks. So fine, I got lucky. She said, hold on. And this old lady came out and helped me. And the first secretary was like, you're very lucky. That's the mayor. I felt like saying this town shouldn't exist. It should be part of a bigger township because this is so fucked up. What happened is I got a ticket on a Friday and the fucking copper at a Monday date. Couldn't do anything Saturday, Sunday. Couldn't contact, couldn't pay. You know, municipal buildings are closed. Offices are closed. Monday, I'm like, I can either pay this or call the court or I'm going to jail or warrant for my arrest. And I went to the city hall. Oh, the girl who handles that, she's out doing a special training course. It was like a nightmare. This is why there are two. I don't like these little, what they call home rule, little fiefdoms. Oh my God, is it a fucking nightmare? Okay. Now, all right. So we talked about everything I wanted to talk to. Well, I want to do the 20s list. We'll talk about it. We're going to do the 20s list. So we talked about, we got to do the 20s list. Today is David Lynch's birthday. Happy birthday. He would have been 79. He died 5 days ago. Eraserhead. Twin Peaks. Martin Luther King Day, because it's the 3rd January. It's also Inauguration Day. Third Monday of January. You know what I mean? Third Monday. Yeah, correct me. Third Monday of January. Come on. I took my last Concerta. I talked about this in my video. I'm kind of wired, but I'm not PTSD'd. I'm wired, but I'm like not thinking about people trying to kill me. So I need more Concerta, you motherfucker. Yes. King Trump has been inaugurated. Today's Liberation Day. Hail King Trump. Dumb's supposed to go to Oz. I don't know which airport, Baltimore or Dulles in D.C. And was he driving and going to park? Was he getting dropped off? What's he going to do about his speeding ticket? Because the court date's probably going to be when he's in Australia. He's got to contact the court beforehand. And I don't know how it works in Pennsylvania. States have slight different, same but different. I don't know how it works in his state, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So yeah, what's going on with that? Yeah, that's a bummer getting a ticket just before a trip like that. And let's see. Yesterday, Beppis' mother turned 49. And we want to do our 1920s list. We can tease you with the list. I think we've covered everything. Let me look at my scroll. Let me look and read the comments. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Is there anything? Yeah, pretty eventful day, Sloth. Yes, pretty eventful. First since Grover. No, not Grover from Sesame Street. Grover Cleveland. We talked about the Cleveland show. Yes. So picture Grover from Sesame Street and remember Cleveland, this is the Cleveland show, Family Guy. Picture Grover and Cleveland having a kid. That kid was president twice, non-consecutively in the late 1800s. And Liberation Day. I got the royal blue. See the royal blue? Dumb goes to Oz. It's the day of the king. And Beppis, he's holding off on purpose. Holding off? What could I possibly be holding off on? We're missing the birthday girl. Beppis, I acknowledged your mother's birthday yesterday. Yes. What are you talking about? Your mother turned 49 yesterday. Yes. She was born January 19th, 76. What are we talking about? No, everyone's different. For some people, it might suck. For some people, it might be awesome. Concerta, I'm on Concerta right now, and I like it. I like being buzzed. And Cassandra, nice to see you. Remind me again, when is your birthday? When is Cassandra's birthday?
I think he knows.
I think we know. Okay, so yesterday, Beppis' mother turned 49. Today, David Lynch would have been 79. Yes. 30 years born. A day. Okay, Beppis' mother was born a day later. Lynch turned 39. Whatever.
So she was born the day before the birthday.
The day before the birthday. I'm sorry. Turned 30. Yeah. 46 to 76. Yeah. Close enough. And then.
In 1994.
18 years later, 18 years after Beppis' mother was born, the world said hello to Miss Cassandra from Arizona.
Yay, happy birthday, Cassandra.
If I did, then why is Beppis complaining that I didn't mention you?
But was it on your actual birthday? I think this is a little more special.
And we do want to do this 20s list. This is a good excuse to do it. But I don't think we're quite ready yet.
No, we were.
Do we need one more?
Okay, well, I got to use the bathroom.
Why don't you get us another fucking bottle? Jug, yeah. Just one more jug. He's got to go. Okay. So So we do want to do a nice and sweet. But he's too. I want him to be awake-ish when we do it. I want to upload the video. So okay, yeah. Well, yeah, you're not intelligent enough to be in a beautiful mind. You may work in university, but I don't think you have the intelligence or the craziness, to claim to be Russell Crowe. Yeah, we wished you happy birthday. You got Beppis being a bitch, like always. I've noticed this trend with Beppis. Yes, but you weren't there. In fairness, you weren't there. I streamed this morning. I called it Day of the King. This is now Night of the King. For me, it's nighttime. And I only had 3 people. And none of them wanted to come on. I had that Iranian girl, Farzanegin, Araya, whatever the fuck she calls herself. And I had Totem from Norway. And I had Dogman or Dog Pill from Finland. And I'm like, I've never talked to anyone from Norway, Finland, or Iran. Will one of you assholes come on, PBS, support the station? And none of them would. The morning crowd was really shitty. It was a coffee house, but it was a really shitty, asshole-ish morning crowd. So here we are again. Yeah, you saw the video, obviously. How do you pronounce it? Ario Speed? Yes. You saw the video. You saw the stream afterwards, but you weren't there. If you were, you didn't say anything. But it was pretty early in Arizona. So I don't blame you and Cassandra for not being there. And Parker Peters from Georgia wishes David Lynch and Beppis' mother and our lovely Cassandra happy birthdays. Happy birthdays. Would have been 79. Beppis' mother is 49. And Cassandra is 31. Did I get that right? I think I got that right. Well, did you see me eat the birthday cake for you? I ate that Carvel cake for you. I don't know if you have Carvel in Arizona. They probably have it in California. I don't know about Arizona, but I ate that Carvel cake for you, Cassandra. That was for you. Did you watch me chow down on that? I ate a little too much. You see me chow down on that Carvel ice cream cake? That ice cream cake was for you. Happy birthday. Not for Beppis' mother, not for David Lynch. That was for you. Yeah, I'm surprised you're here. I thought you'd be out with your real friends. It's only 8:30 in Arizona, so I'm glad you're here. I'm touched. I said to my brother, 50-50. Will Cassandra be there? And he was like, I think she will. And I was like, I'm not sure. So I said, you know what? I'll put her birthday at the bottom of my list because she might not even be there. But you're here. Happy 31st. I'm not usually a birthday guy, but it's cool. It's nice. It's a coffee house. A Starling is having a birthday. Cool. But see, you listened to the stream. You didn't get to see me eat that ice cream cake, which I ate in honor of her birthday. So I'm kind of upset. Ooh, that smells good. I ate an ice cream cake. By the way, have you ever heard of Carvel? Do they have it in California or Arizona, Carvel? Because I ate that cake for you, you bitch. And you didn't even watch. You just listened to me chomp. I'm a little insulted. Now I kind of want a sausage. A couple more. All right, take this. Okay. We made some sausages. Yes, you'll see that in the video if you want. Okay. Well, what time is this stream? It might conflict with mine. What time is this stream? What time is this stream? Yeah, just skip to the. I'll put a timestamp in. Just skip to the ice cream part. Yes, I agree. Okay, so what we're accomplishing here.
I think we are.
We're wishing. Yeah, I just asked her that question, asshole. Yes, when are you streaming, Cassandra? Don't tease us like that. Don't hint at something and not address it. What kind of a dick would do that? No, you will not. You will not. Okay, so she's never heard of Carvel. Okay, but
Oh, wow.
I ate an ice cream cake for you.
Does she know what ice cream cake is?
Yeah, do you at least know what ice cream cake is? The gist of ice cream cake? She's back. Take a piss.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Which one of these is empty? Yeah, this one. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Well, does anyone else know what ice cream cake is?
Give me some ice cream cake now.
I kind of want some. Okay. Rafterman says it's good, so he has an idea.
Well, he's in Maryland. Of course he does.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Parker, sounds delicious. It is. It is. What is cookie cake? Is that just like a giant cookie with whipped cream? All right, Cthulhu, you know what it is, and you're right, it is amazing. Horsehead, you're correct. Okay, so Horsehead and Cthulhu, you guys know what it is. How much snow? I guess a decent amount. Cleaned off a car, did some of the driveway and some of the sidewalk. I helped with the sidewalk. I did some of the driveway too. Amen, Rafterman. Amen. What are you familiar with? Ice cream cake or cookie cake? No. I've grown up eating ice cream cake. I love ice cream cake. I just want to know, is it nationwide or is it only in the Northeast? Or Horsehead, you're out in Texas. If you want to go get ice cream cake, could you go get an ice cream cake? And where would you get it? And what would the brand name be? Same for you, Cthulhu. He saved me a small piece. The lion's share was his, but I did have some today. So, that's how it goes. But yeah, Cthulhu, when you want ice cream cake, where do you go to get it? And what's the name of the brand? Okay, so in our region here, we do have Baskin Robbins and we do have Cold Stone Creamery. I was unaware that they made ice cream cakes. I guess one of these days we gotta try it. But you guys all love ice cream cake, so it must be pretty good if you get it from them. Okay, but like if we were to go to a grocery store to get an ice cream cake, it would be the Carvel brand. Okay, so
What have we learned about ice cream cake?
they have it in other parts of the country. Horsehead says it's Baskin Robbins or Cold Stone Creamery. Cthulhu knows what it is, and he also loves it, but I don't know what he gets, what brand it is.
Now, I remember about 15 years ago, I was working this job for the Census Bureau, 2010 census. So I guess it was, 15 years ago. And there was this guy, he was retired. He was originally from Illinois, born and raised. And he moved to New Jersey with his wife because his daughter married a Jersey guy. And he was telling me he didn't really like it here. He wanted to move down south where the weather was warmer. But I asked him, I said, what are some differences between Illinois and here in Jersey? And he said something like, he goes, whenever you go to a party here in New Jersey, there's always ice cream cake. Like these kids' birthdays or fucking get together, there's always ice cream cake. And we didn't really do that in Illinois. So I don't know if it's like a more of a, I know Carvel was a Northeastern franchise. They still exist. They're ice cream parlors and they sell it in the grocery stores. When I was a kid, you go to a party, there's usually ice cream cake. Yes. But apparently this guy from the Midwest was saying ice cream cake is rarer. Apparently it's he was surprised how often you go to a party and there's ice cream cake in New Jersey. So this is a big birthday for David Lynch and Cassandra and Beppis' mother. Don't worry. Over a beer. We'll have a little more ice cream cake. I forgot how much this one was, but yes, they are expensive.
Yeah, that's kind of common everywhere, I guess.
Wow, it's pretty cold, fucking Georgia. What's the temperature here? What does your phone say? That's pretty cold for, again, like the ice storm. That's pretty cold for Georgia. Well, it depends where you are. If you're in like Northwest Appalachian, Georgia.
According to this, is 12 degrees.
Okay, it's only 12 fucking degrees Fahrenheit here in Jersey. It's bitterly cold. And it sucks. It's not going to warm up until hopefully like Sunday. So that means all the snow is going to freeze.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about you slipping and sliding, tomorrow.
Yes.
Anyway. Take a fork. I'm going to use this plate. You can take that one. Here's, I'm giving my brother a nice plate.
Why, thank you. I feel so.
I'm going to use this paper plate we had sausages on. And we're going to have a birthday cake in honor of... I only took one pill. I forget the milligrams. I know the milligrams of all. I forget. I forget. I honestly don't know. It was my last pill. I explained all this. Watch my video when I upload it. I explain all. I got this like over a year ago. It was 30 pills. I took them sparingly. I'm trying to get more. I had to take a piss test. It's all explained in the video. I I showed my drugs in the video. I know all the dosages of all the others. Concerto was a one-time thing from over a year ago, so I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty cold throughout the country.
Oh, wow, yeah.
38 well, he might be in the Kaibab National Forest, but still, that's pretty cold. And yeah, 12 degrees. I mean, that's for Jersey this time of year. 12 is kind of a little too cold. So, it's not usually that low, but anyway. Actually, it could be one night of 12, then it goes up. It's going to be like this, single digits every night, and
teens during the day, single digits at night.
Not going to get above freezing. So we're going to have ice and snow and slip and slide for the next 5 or 6 days. Yes. This Arctic air, this polar vortex, they call it. Let's write that down. Polar vortex, and we'll continue. This fucking what they call a polar vortex, which is probably just a made-up term, which means Arctic air is coming down. But anyway, I bought two. I bought a smaller one and a bigger one because it's such a special day. Our king is crowned, Martin Luther King and Trump and Cassandra and Beppis' mother and David Lynch Carvel ice cream cake. See, the sort of vanilla and icing, these crunch things and chocolate in the bottom. The plate even looks like the plate I gave him. Show your plate. It looks like your plate. It's perfect. Okay, so we're going to have some Carvel and see what this says. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I should have written Cassandra on it. Damn. Yes. Happy birthday. You can watch us eat a Carvel ice cream cake. Happy birthday. So look at this. Okay, well, good. That can be our image. Okay, how to open this. Yes. Oh, man. Well, it's supposed to tear there, but all right. As long as it gets opened. Okay. I guess it's opening up this way. I'm going to slide this out. It's pretty frozen. So we'll, okay, all right. Wait, Cassandra gets to pick. What do you want to see my brother eat? The H, the B? Okay, fuck that. We'll just cut it. Actually, it's cutting decent.
Yeah, I know. Look at that.
Give me your fork. So we're going to eat ice cream cake for our viewing public.
Yeah.
This is what this stream has become. A little more? Is that good?
A little more.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, shit. Watch
it's unsteady. Because you finished off that other one I had earlier, right?
Yes, I
yes.
did.
We gorge. As cold as it is and snowy as it is, it's never too cold for ice cream.
We are gluttonous, obese animals.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. I'll take some of this too. There's some frosting or icing, whatever you call it. I don't know the difference, icing and frosting. Okay. Is that good for now? Show the audience your cake. Show them your kake. Show the audience your kake.
I got some kake.
Kake.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold that, yes. I'll take this side here. I'll put this down and have some more in a minute. Okay. So we're gonna eat ice cream cake in honor of Cassandra. It reminds me of the little crunchies, chocolate, vanilla, icing, crunchy things. I know. I know. You know. I know.
We all, the viewing audience knows.
Hey, don't come around here no more. They cut up a cake, Alice. Stop, I don't put it away. Come on, our polar vortex cake. These people came to watch us eat a cake. They're going to watch us eat an ice cream cake.
Starting next month, eating cakes is all we're going to do.
Cakes are us.
Will be.
I'm going to get like an erotic cake of a naked chick sitting on the toilet. That's a reference to Saturday Night Live. Okay. Now we're eating. Okay, so where are we? What's going on, everyone? Want to talk? Who wants to talk? Who's here? Yeah, I actually bought two. I bought a smaller tort-like cake. I ate half of it. He finished it. This is like a big birthday cake. But hey, it's a special day.
Yes.
Cassandra's turning 31.
This is for you, Cassandra.
Yes. We're eating for Cassandra. Yeah, like I said, ice cream cakes were always very common in the Northeast. And apparently the Midwestern guy was like, even my parents, baby boomers, said, yeah, when we were kids, we always had ice cream cake. So it's been long established here. I guess it's part of the the cuisine. But the guy from Illinois was like, we didn't really have ice cream cakes all that often. Look at the mess I made, but that's okay. It's okay to make a mess. But apparently it's very common in the Northeast. Yeah, every time we go to a birthday party, we'd expect to have an ice cream cake. It was understood. And if you were alive, Cassandra,
You'd appreciate that.
No, you dedicate your birthday to him. He would dedicate his birthday to you. And I think Mama Beppis would dedicate her belated birthday to the two of you together. Absolutely, horse. So everyone, why don't we have 30 seconds of silence? 30 seconds of silence for the late, great David Lynch. What you're saying? You want another 30 seconds? That wasn't good enough. I'm sorry. Okay.
This cake is phenomenal.
Better than the last one?
Yeah, I don't know if it's all the alcohol I've been drinking and it's beer food, but man, this cake is really good.
Thank you, Cassandra. You and David Lynch. Well, always remember, you were born on Liberation Day.
Yes.
All right, so. Yeah, we want to do our 1920s list. I think we need a little more prep. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, yes.
What?
Wow.
Everyone gets silent all of a sudden? How was it in Maryland? How much snow did you get where you are? We got about half a foot in Jersey, but I heard it was worse further south. How'd you fare in Maryland? Now I'm showing some ice crystals, but still pretty damn good.
I know.
We have one more cake. It's Cassandra's birthday after all.
I
know. Why did everyone get so silent? I thought you wanted me to stream. I come on, you people do nothing.
They're going out to buy some ice cream cake.
So it was just like here. Half a foot, but very icy. Got very cold very quickly. Yeah.
Yes.
Like the powdery snow turned to ice, even with the sunshine out. Yeah. Okay, so it was like here. Maybe just the beer. It goes well with the sausages. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted some bread to have a sandwich, some simple bread. There was no bread. So Queen Cassandra said, "Let the meat cake."
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Majesty. I am, yes. Are you? Do you enjoy watching me enjoy it?
Yes.
We should share, but I can't share over the internet, so. I will have a little bit more, yeah. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah, out of this world.
Petula Salt is eating Greek yogurt with berries and granola.
Oh, healthy living.
That's very healthy, but oh my God. Ew, this is fucking delicious. Chocolate, vanilla, those little crunchy things.
Yes.
Oh man, the icing, it's all wow.
Mm.
Rafter man, good luck. But if you have the potential to look like Brad Pitt, the hell are you doing on a stream like this? People who look like you, potential Chads, you're wasting your time in this shithole. I mean, glad to have you. Always good to have men who look much, much better than I do. But still, why would you want to be here? Where's that fucking knife? Where's the knife? Oh, it went all the way to the back. Went all the way to the back. See that? Pull this out.
Well, he said he wants to look like Brad Pitt. Who knows if he'll achieve it?
Well, even if I wanted to, I could never look like Brad Pitt.
Exactly.
I don't think my genetics will ever allow me to look like Brad Pitt. If you feel your genetics are that good that you can look like Brad Pitt, well, congratulations. Aren't you special? Hold that, yeah. I can give you a little more. I just want to get a piece. There we go. There we go. Oh, shit. It's going every which way, but okay. I'll give you more than that if you want. Okay. Take another piece. Oh my god, when do I finish this?
No, yes.
There we go. How's that? Let me get a little more. And you see the crumbles inside? Those are delicious. Those crumbles, the cookie crumbles in the middle, they make it so fucking good. Right. The juxtaposition of chocolate, vanilla, icing, and the way the cookie here.
And cookie crumble. Yes.
So here. Okay, there we go. That good?
Let's hold it for now.
I'll just take. Well, I can always get more later. Wow, we're really devouring this.
Yeah, I know.
We are fucking gluttons. Oh my god. But this is for Cassandra
Yes,
and David
exactly.
Lynch and Beppis' mother
Yes.
and Martin Luther King and Donald Trump. See the black and white chocolate vanilla.
Yes.
This is the.
Yes.
He had a dream. He had a dream. You're seeing. Okay, we'll leave it out. Even if we don't finish it, we'll have to put it on a plate or something because that's not gonna happen. He had a dream that chocolate and vanilla could live together in peace. He had a dream. He had a dream. I'm not sure what Rafterman's laughing at, but he had a dream.
Afterman was never a fan of Martin Luther King Jr.
Now, who's Danny Kaye? Do you know?
Nope.
Let's look up Danny Kaye. We'll pull him on. Because we know what Doggo looks like. Let's see if I think he looks like Danny Kaye or not. Who was he in?
I don't know.
There was a bunch of old time movies. I can't get a big picture of him. Hold on.
Why is Danny Kaye being mentioned?
I don't know. He thinks he's Danny Kaye incarnate, the reincarnation of Danny Kaye. He thinks he's Danny Kaye 2K. Looks kind of familiar. I've probably seen him in things, but I don't know. I'm trying to. I ate my cake. Not look at Danny Kaye. How do I open this? There we go. Okay. There we go. Let's look at Danny Kaye. Why don't we look at Danny Kaye, who Doggo Food Frodo wishes he could be. He's going to get like a toupee like William Shatner. Well. Mm.
You do that, horse head. And maybe we'll get another ice cream cake. You can join us on the stream. We'll all eat ice cream cake together.
Let's say goodbye to Danny K. No, Beppis. It's actually, believe it or not, it's both. There's vanilla frosting or icing, but there's actually vanilla ice cream. So it's vanilla ice cream, chocolate ice cream. So ice cream wise, you got vanilla and chocolate. The cookie crumbles are chocolate, and the frosting is vanilla. So you understand? Vanilla frosting, vanilla ice cream. Chocolate crumbles, chocolate ice cream. The blue stuff, it's like, how would you describe the blue stuff?
I guess it's vanilla colored blue.
Yeah, it's like a food dye-ish. Hard to describe, yeah.
Blue number 1.
Mm-hmm. Horse ship. Are they going to mess with the ingredients of my ice cream cake? Is Bobby Kennedy Jr. going to take away my...
Most likely.
It's fucking delicious. You know, it's... Ship. Frosting is vanilla, or icing. Crumbles are chocolate. So you get chocolate icing. I'm sorry, chocolate crumbles, vanilla icing. We also have actual vanilla and chocolate ice cream. There's actually vanilla and chocolate ice cream. Like I said,
So imagine-
Trump and MLK. I have a dream. What?
A rectangular slab of chocolate ice cream with a bunch of chocolate cookie crumbles, then a rectangular slab of vanilla ice cream, then a bunch of frosting on top of it.
Yes, it's basically chocolate vanilla ice cream with these chocolate crumbles in between, and then vanilla icing. Yeah. Probably another piece. Beppis wants as a question. You can answer it.
Ah. Basically, it's not actually cake. It's just a giant rectangle of ice cream with frosting, and we call it cake.
That's what we mean by ice cream cake.
There's nothing cake about it.
Yep. Yeah, there's no dough. No, no.
No flour.
No flour. It's ice cream.
Yeah.
Yep. Chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, some chocolate crumbles, and some vanilla frosting.
Yeah.
There's no actual
Yeah.
wheat or flour or, no baking involved. It's more.
That's
interesting. I know Guillermo,
yeah, from Dumb, yeah.
but I don't think Guillermo's ever been here.
No, he hasn't.
Welcome, Guillermo.
Hola, Guillermo. ¿Cómo estás?
You're here to celebrate what? Cassandra's 31st birthday, or Beppis' mother's 49th, or David Lynch's 79th, even though he's dead. Who are you here to? Are you here to watch?
Australia?
Yeah, you're here to watch me eat cake. Here to celebrate Martin Luther King or Trump being re-inaugurated. What?
I don't know. It's whipped cream.
I don't think it's buttercream. It's like a cold icing. It's
I guess it could be. I don't even know what it is.
Nope. It's a traditional Carvel ice cream cake. You morons. You're in Maryland. You should know what Carvel. Come on, they have Carvel. I gotta imagine they have Carvels in Maryland, don't they?
I will have to look it up.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just a giant slab of ice cream. That's all it is.
Nope. Not at all. Never had. This is what an ice cream cake is. You go to a birthday party, you get ice cream cake. This is what I expect. I don't expect it to taste any
Now, Cthulhu, you led us to believe you loved ice cream cake. So whatever you had, was there actual cake in it, or was it just ice cream?
He's probably talking about like Tres Leches or something like that. Yeah. The 3 milk cake.
I mean, I don't know. What you're talking about is a hybrid. It's cake and ice cream together, not just a giant slab of ice cream. Wow.
Say bye to damn cake.
Cthulhu was saying same, Rafter Man. So
their definition of ice cream cake is different than ours.
Yes.
Well, get one. Get a small one. Tell me what you think.
Yes.
You have homework to do, son. Cassandra demands it. Speaking of which, where'd the birthday girl go? I'm gonna do a little break for Alpha.
Yes.
Might as well just have regular cake and a bowl of ice cream. That sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. What does she mean by just an ice cream cake? Like this?
I guess you would be expecting actual cake.
Well, Sloth, you're a spick from Arizona. I know you love Tres Leches. But...
Yes.
Now, ice cream sandwiches have that. It's bread-like. What is that? That doughy
cookie,
shit, cookie
yeah.
shit. I never liked ice cream sandwiches. I never liked that cookie part. But oh well. All right, do we put the cake away or do we want more cake?
Let's put it away.
You can wash the plates. So we have some tomorrow. All right, guys. I'm going to put away. Fortunately, the message survived. It still says happy birthday. Oh, shit. It still says happy birthday. So, all right. Hold that. I'll put the knife with it. Yeah, plus it's getting kind of melty, so we'll put it in the freezer. We don't need to close this period. Just,
Put the knife on your plate.
No, keep the knife with it. Cut it up tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
Ice cream cake's gonna go to sleep. Where's your plate? I'll be right back. Hold the fart.
Why, thank you. Yes. Alrighty. So what do we got? All right, that's good to know. Okay, I guess not. That's also true. We started off the night with Carlsberg, but now we're having Budweiser. What are you drinking, Beppis? Or do you even drink at all? What does chisme mean? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Yes, it has.
What do we learn? Come on, you're just babbling now.
Not much. Just
It's getting late for you, buddy. It's late for me.
It's late for us all.
Mm-hmm.
We're winding down.
It's nice Guillermo came. We've never seen him.
Yes, it's been a while.
All right, so in honor of the birthday,
Come on, Guillermo, join us.
plus, I think Dumb always struggled with your name. It's Guillermo. Guillermo. He'd be like
sí.
Guillermo, Guillermo.
Guillermo es mi primo.
Oh, is the birthday girl doing her TikTok thing yet?
Yes.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, yes.
Who's coming on and say hi to the birthday girl before
Come
we?
on, people, don't be afraid. We're all friends here.
I'm getting tired and bored.
Yeah, no.
Someone's got to keep this going, or I'm going to sleep.
Yes.
He's got to go up soon.
Yeah.
You can hang out another what?
I'll get to the hour mark, like 5 more minutes.
Yeah. Come on. You want to see Brother Click go to, You've been on, Sloth, but Rafter Man, you've never come on.
We've
never got a Rafter Man. We never got a Guillermo. And where did the birthday girl go? Well, maybe it doesn't matter. Where did Cassandra go? Cassandra. No, you've been on already. We don't need. I'm talking about someone who hasn't been on.
Yes.
Who wants to say hi to the birthday girl? Cassandra.
It's a wedding scene or church scene. Whatever.
What do you guys think about it? Doggo's been on. You never have. I'll give you guys a minute to think about it. Okay, we're gonna do this.
Jesus God, no.
Hope I don't get this doesn't get copyright stricken.
Cassandra! Oh, hi. Sorry, everybody. Wrong wedding.
Who's he?
Oh, Jesus God, no.
Pay attention to this old Chinaman because he's on our 1920s list. Spoiler.
What an asshole.
I'm not going to tell you what movie that is. You can figure it out. Yes, he's been in a lot of shit. Yes. Okay. Where did Cassandra go? This is her birthday party. Where's Cassandra? All right. Well, Cthulhu wants to go. No, Doggo wants to come on. How you doing, Frodo?
Good.
Uh,
What's going on?
I want to see your beautiful face, and I want to compare you to who was it? Sammy K? Who was that?
I can't. I'm honestly laying in bed.
No, you can. I want to compare you, bald, to Sammy K with hair, and see if you really are.
Nah, you go on my channel. I'm laying in bed right now. I'm not gonna turn the camera on.
You can put it on. I don't want to see you. You keep the covers on. Just show your face. I just want to see your
Are
face.
you
not
alone
your-
in bed or is someone with you?
Is someone with you?
No.
Didn't think so. What made you want to come on? I was looking for new blood, like Bob Smith, who never came on. That's Millennial Tomb.
I
what's
don't know.
his-
I was excited about the Trump inauguration. I'm really excited.
I am too. Jews for Trump. I like how a lot of Jews have broken with the Democratic Party. So good for you people. You made yourself.
It's more the fact that I'm excited for 4 years of entertaining speeches and mannerisms.
Absolutely. Even if it's all a show, I like him. Even if it's all just fake, I like the character better than
my
the
God, it's brilliant. It's the best stand-up comedian of all time. Is Donald Trump. This shit makes me crack up.
For some reason, Cthulhu Sloth, the answer is no. He wants you to show a laundry room and go outside. Sloth, the answer is no. Doggo, tell him no. No, not going to happen, Sloth. No, not happening. What a dumbass thing to ask. See the laundry room.
Even though
piece
it's
of shit.
I'm already winding down.
We're winding down. You want to stand down for a little bit and talk to them? We're gonna go. He's got to be in bed by 11:30. Next 10 minutes. Yeah, you got to get. Okay, so yeah.
We got some Doggo.
All right, tell us. Okay, since you're on, I know. I understand Los Angeles. I've been to Los Angeles. I understand you're in the valley, the flatlands. You're fine, but still, it must be a lot of pressure on the city as a whole. It must be affecting you to some extent. Don't you have people from the Palisades?
Yeah, because like my parents' place, was in the evacuation notice. They lost power, and they're elderly. So
Your father was a retired professor at Pepperdine. He was in Malibu. Is that correct? Or am I mistaking you for someone else?
no, it's not me.
Someone else. Okay. Where were your parents? Roughly, were they in Palisades or they were in Pasadena?
No, actually, in Woodland Hills, not close to the Palisades fire at all, but the wind was strong one night, and it was enough to put them in the evacuation area, and they had no power. So
Oh, okay.
Pressure on my brother and I.
Is their house still standing?
Yeah.
And are they living with your brother or with you?
No, they're still there.
They're still in their house.
Yeah, they went back. Mm-hmm.
Have they had any problem with looters or anything like that?
No, they're not. No, I don't think looting has really been an issue this fire. I haven't heard of it.
Well, we hear all these stories about people pretending to be fire inspectors just to loot houses, people deliberately setting fires to keep the fire going to steal, residents who won't leave their houses are armed, afraid. So we've heard all this on TV. You're telling me you're telling me this bullshit?
I can actually hear the wind howling tonight, so I hope that's not an ominous sign.
Well, are the fires contained-ish, or they're still blazing? You're 50% contained, 25, 75?
I don't even watch the news anymore because it's not accurate. Unless they tell me or someone texts me like, hey, this is happening, that's happening, then I'll put the news on. But
because I saw on the news it said the Santa Ana winds were going to pick up to 100 miles per hour. Is that happening at all? Or
I hear the winds are howling. Yeah.
Okay, so you hear the winds and they're pretty strong.
By the way, is it Santa Ana or Santana? I've heard both. A lot of old Californians say what?
Santa Space Ana.
Okay, a lot of old-time Los Angelinos say it used to be called Santana, the Santana winds. And then I guess when the band Santana got popular, they started calling it Santa Ana. A lot of old Los Angelinos say, when I was a kid, we called it the Santana winds, not the Santa Ana. But okay, so Santa Ana.
Right.
Well, you're a native Los Angelino, so I'm asking you. It's Santa Ana winds. Okay.
I think you might have a point there. It sounds as a
yes, you've probably heard a few. Your grandparents probably called it the Santana winds, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, I hope they're not picking up. Again.
I'm glad I'm a little disappointed because our birthday girl went away, so I'm a little upset because I thought Cassandra. Yeah.
See in the comments? I can't read the comments.
I'm looking. There's no Cassandra. She disappeared on us. She'd rather go. She went to go talk to her real friends. Not the freaks that she hangs out with on the side.
Does she have a boyfriend who she has to fry pizza for or something?
Yeah, she's a boyfriend she's got to fry a pizza for, but, I thought she could say, honey, it's my birthday. I want to spend time with occupational clique and friends. They can always have fun tomorrow. Why can't she spend her birthday with us? Doggo food is here. Where the fuck is Cassandra? Now she's pissing me off. This is why, oh, here she is. Her father called. You say, Dad, Cassandra, hold on. Your father knows who I am. You showed him my goddamn stream. You say, Dad, thanks. I'm watching Click stream right now. I'll talk to you later. So Cassandra, you could have told your father I'm watching Click. He would have said, okay. So Cassandra, Doggo came on for you. He's here for you.
To wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm dead serious. She said, Dad, I'm talking to Click.
You're just my dad.
Happy birthday to Sandra.
Happy birthday to you and many more. Christ. We're doing this for Cassandra, and this bitch doesn't seem to care. I'm getting upset now. You want to call in and talk to Doggo Food Frodo? I'll bow, and you guys can say happy birthday to each other. No. I really wanted some new blood. I wanted Guillermo or Rafa.
Someone else, come on. I'll hang up the moment someone else comes on.
Before you hang up, no, if Cassandra wants to talk to you, say hi to Cassandra. But I'm like, I want some new blood. I told you, man, I appreciate you coming on, but you're exempt because you've been on before. I want some new blood, man. This is PBS. Well, you got, like I said, Rafterman, Guillermo. Who am I missing? Totem's never come on. That other dog guy in Finland. Yeah, we got some contenders here.
Come on, boys. Call in. Call in.
Simp for the void. Cassandra's birthday. We're here to simp. Out to dinner. You should.
Calling.
Well, Cassandra's pissing me off now. She said, I can't go to dinner. It's my birthday stream. We'll do this tomorrow. Cassandra, you're pissing me off now. Cassandra's going to about to get booted in a minute. The birthday girl is being very spoiled, you know.
What you have?
Calling. Actually, I don't think I've ever heard Beppis.
Yeah, you know, even though Beppis has called in, you were never around. So Beppis, in lieu of Sandra, Beppis has to call in again. Because she called in like last stream, or 2 streams ago. But
Let's do another stream. Yes.
Let's do a Beppis and Doggo.
Beppis.
I don't know. I think I might be too spurgy to handle meetings.
Don't worry. Like I said, listen, women have it easier, but she is definitely a female spurg. I can attest to that. You, me, and her are definitely spurgs. I don't think DBF is, but we are. Don't worry. Don't be scared. She's a spurg like us. It's not that. There's nothing to be scared of.
I've never been diagnosed with it, but I do believe I have certain characters.
Yeah, you're possible. I think you're more spurgy than DBF, but you and him are both in that question mark land. So don't be afraid of Beppis. She's a harmless.
I don't really have.
Forget.
I don't have that problem where I have like conflicts with people. Yeah.
You just said you were scared. Beppis is a spurget, and don't worry, I can rein her in very easily. I have her wrapped around my finger, under my thumb. Okay, so don't be scared of Beppis. Beppis, you coming on for Cassandra's birthday? What the hell's going on here?
Yes.
Under my thumb.
The girl who once pushed me around under my thumb. It's down to me, the way she talks when she's spoken to, down to me. Change has come, bitches under my thumb. Yes. But I can't get Cassandra in my thumb. She's out to lunch, literally and figuratively. Be 1 tiny degree nicer to me just for this one stream. Bitch, you've already pissed me off to the point where I was super duper nice. Yeah. Well, if you want to get off, you can. I thought Beppis would join us in the spirit of the birthday mode. But Beppis is being a bitch too. So you understand when it comes to birthdays, women get kind of bitchy, as you can see. So yeah.
I can sign off. I can sign on. I can stay on.
Well, before you do, I want to ask you a few more questions real quick, Mike, since you're on. You mentioned that you're okay, but Los Angeles is kind of a mess. How long do you think it's going to take to rebuild or like fix this disaster? You know what I mean?
Well, okay. The thing is, like, it's 2 isolated areas that are actually quite large, but they're
What are the Pacific Palisades and what, Paso and Altadena, or what 2 big areas?
They're quite defined. Yeah, you call it the foothills. The other fire, which is
Malibu as well. Malibu a bit further west is totally destroyed from what I hear. The highway, Pacific Coast.
Malibu fire is the same as Palisades fire.
Okay, but Palisades is still part of Los Angeles. Malibu's a separate city. I know that much, but okay. So that area is fucking destroyed.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's quite defined. Like the rest of the city is, all they suffered were power outages. So like they're totally fine. So, yeah, like Palisades. I don't know, because I don't know if they're gonna. For instance, let's say you have a house that's burned down there. You're gonna really want to build another one there?
You know, I think the answer is yes. Maybe not the people who lost their houses, but they're not making any new land. We haven't conquered any new planets yet. So I think just a population and a desperation for space. I think there are people who say, "Fuck it, I don't care if there's a fire there. I'm gonna." I think yes, it will ultimately be rebuilt in some fashion because there's an old saying. Land ain't cheap, and they ain't making any more of it. So I think just desperation to have a place to live, people will, it will eventually, something will be built there.
Yeah, so the Palisades, I think, the Palisades is more of this sort of, it's sort of, wow, what's the word I want to say? It stands on its own. It's sort of independent. It has its own schools. It has its own types of, road signs, and it has its own, fucking funds and so on and so forth. And so it's not just the properties. I mean, you're talking about entire society, basically, like
something else might replace it. It might not be the Palisades, but I think something will be built there.
Yeah,
but no, you're wrong though. Pacific Palisades is still within the city limits of Los Angeles. It's still LA.
Right, but for example, there's so many like HOAs,
Well, you're right. Okay, fair enough.
Stuff like that, and like whatever. I can't think of the top of my head, but like the way they share water with each other and whatever, all that shit is toast. So like all the utilities, if you want to build in your house, how you can get water, how you can get power, it's gonna take a long time. And which one's gonna come first? How long you need to take to get a permit to say that the land is safe. It's gonna take forever. Where are the stop signs? There's no stop signs. Just
Well,
think about.
let me ask, do you drive? Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Have you taken a drive out to Palisades or Malibu or not yet?
No, I haven't.
Do you intend to? Well, do you intend to?
Not a bad idea. And it sounds kind of depressing. So not really, no.
Well, I know it's still too early. The fires are still raging. A lot of roads are closed. Do you think after things calm down, here I'm gonna request a favor. Maybe instead of a fish tank or a fucking exercise bowl, maybe your next video could be you driving around Los Angeles, Palisades, Malibu. We'd like to see it. Seriously, do you think you can do even if it's only a 5-10 minute video? Yeah, say hey. Tell them, I'm Doggo. I live in LA. The part I live in is nice and safe, flatland, but I'm going to go check out the Palisades and just show us Palisades and Malibu and all the destruction. You know what I mean? Or go to your parents' house, that area. Can you do a video? Seriously, when things calm down, we'd love to see, I loved, what's his name? DBF driving around Sydney. I would love to see you driving around the ruins of parts of Los Angeles. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Man. That's my suggestion to you.
Yeah. The other part of town that that's getting hit really bad. This happens every 5 years there. So it's old news. And they have built up some level of immunity to it where they were sort of prepared. All these homeowners and renters knew that was a possibility at some point. Because it happens constantly, unlike the Palisades, where it's the first time ever. So,
I'm sorry. What's the other? This is new to Palisades. Never had this problem. What's the other area that usually gets it? Every 5 years or so.
Foothills of Pasadena.
The foothills of Pasadena, but no, it's even worse than normal. Pasadena, even Altadena, are totally fucked.
It is
worse
than normal, but that area has been going through it for so long and so frequently that
right there, yeah. I don't think Malibu has ever been touched like this. This is brand new, right?
Never. So that's the difference. That's why, and also the people in the foothills are not rich. There's nothing special about them. The houses are 2-3 bedrooms, so they're not going to get on TV as much.
Right. They're the ones who are really going to suffer. They can't just pack up and go to Arizona or Florida. They're the ones. That's why I asked. Like I said, even though your part of Los Angeles is okay, those people are going to say, we don't have a house. We can't afford to go far away. And they might start swamping, downtown the San Fernando Valley. And that's what I'm getting at. It's going to affect you indirectly, right?
Yeah, a girl is dating her whole place is charred. It's toast.
Is she staying with you? Well, who's she staying with then? If her place is toast,
I actually don't know. That's a good question. But she started.
She's your girlfriend, but you don't know where she's staying. Okay, interesting. I'm surprised she's knocked on your door and said, "Hi, honey, can I stay with you for a while?"
She used to be. And she's actually raised a lot of money. I think she was $8,000 already. For that's not gonna. That just puts a dent, but.
Well, I know where the next fire is going to be. If somebody shoots Mayor Bass, I think South Central, Watts, and Compton are going to go crazy, and there'll be more fires. Not not natural disasters, but man-made fires. I think if someone shoots Mayor Bass, I think we're going to see other parts of Los Angeles because we've seen it before. I wasn't alive in the 60s when they had the those Watts riots, but I remember as a kid growing up. You might remember too the whole what's it called, Rodney King shit. Remember?
Yeah, but I was very young, but yeah.
Right, I was 10, 11. Yeah, it could happen again because Bass is black, right? Did you vote for Mayor Bass or?
Yeah, but Mayor Bass is not a polarizing figure. No one gives a shit about Mayor.
No one gives a shit. Well, she was in Kenya or some shit or Ghana
Yeah, I mean, people pay attention during the election, but now that that's all over, no one really cares about the mayor. I mean,
who was the other? Wait, there's another guy, black dude, who didn't want to come in one day, so he called a bomb threat to the Los Angeles City Hall. Does that sound familiar? You heard the story?
No, I don't know that one.
Oh, but you live in LA and you don't even know the Okay. Well, all right. So I'm sorry I asked. Okay.
No, you're right. I don't pay attention. I should watch the news a little bit more, but I kind of I kind of don't like pay attention to the news. Any news.
I don't. Truthfully, I don't blame you because why bother? You're safe and you're in what, North Hollywood, you said, or wherever you are, so you're okay. So
Not even fire. I'm talking about any news. Period.
right, the news period. Yeah, I remember.
I don't
I remember you were
even
telling.
watch the news about Israel at all. Like that's my home. That's the part that where the news actually matters. Like
Right, and it's interesting. This isn't a criticism. Even though you're an American-born Jew, you still see Israel as a magical homeland because you're a Jew. Is
no,
that
I
correct?
don't. I don't see it as a magical homeland, but
You say it matters more than Los Angeles. I mean, it's like
well,
Did you
because Los Angeles is fine. Los Angeles isn't going anywhere, and nobody's getting hit by missiles. So I don't really need to pay attention as much as to where in Israel it's a matter of life and death on a daily basis. So I would say if they're going to watch any news, it should be that.
Did you ever do the Birthright tour and go see Israel?
yeah, and my brother's asking. I think you did. You went to Israel a couple times as a kid, and again,
I did.
yeah.
I went as a kid, then I went no, I didn't go on a birthright though. But I've been a couple times.
Okay, first of all, how old are you? How old are you again?
39.
How many times? What ages were you when you went to Israel?
I
What
was
age?
10 when I went for the first time, and then I was about 30 the second time.
Okay, you guys are the same age. You and brother. Are you going to be 40 this year? You're born in 85.
Yeah, I was born in 85, yeah.
Okay, you're both going to be 40 this year. He's your age. So he went when he was 10, and then he went again when he was how old?
30.
30. It was right before one of the big intifadas.
Okay, so think about where you were when you were 10 and where you were when you were 30. That he was going to Israel. Did you ever want to go to Israel, buddy? No, it's like we're not. Yeah, it's like
I mean, no offense, but no. But
None taken.
do you ever want to join the IDF and go fight for Israel?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. Just that never really.
Are you not that religious?
Israel is not a religious state, to be honest.
well. So then, what is it? It's more of a cultural, national, ethno identity thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
You ever live on a? What? Did you ever do the kibbutz thing? You lived on a kibbutz and all that.
State. No, I haven't spent too much time there, but I do have a lot of family there. Actually, my whole right side, my whole mom's
Your whole. I'm sorry. Your mother's or father's side. I'm
my
sorry.
whole mother's side is there. And
Well, did they?
Very good.
Well, no, are they from Israel or they're Americans who resettled?
No,
Israel?
they're from Israel, born and raised.
So your mother's actually an Israeli, or
My mom is she she was raised there.
does she speak when she speaks English? She has a Hebraic accent.
Not anymore.
How did she end up in California?
Well, she moved to do. Her father moved to Las Vegas in the I don't know, whatever, 60s maybe.
So she moved with. Did she move with him as a child?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
brought the family over. That time there's a lot of violence, big surprise, and also
Right, the 1967 that war with Egypt. Yeah.
yeah, and also there was like something about the climate that he had asthma or some shit, and so it was better off than dry climate and. Blah,
So she left the Middle Eastern desert for North American desert.
Yeah.
You're going from one desert to another. Well, how old? She was like 10, 12. She was a girl, I guess.
Yeah, she moved here at 10 years old. Didn't speak English, so she's a tough girl, tough woman.
Now, let me ask about your grandparents, her parents. He didn't the asthma, but he wasn't born in Israel because Israel didn't really exist till 48. Was he like what, a native Ottoman Jew, or was he from Europe, or where did your grandmother's?
Grandparents are part of the diaspora from in Europe, in the ghettos in Europe.
Well, like with the war, they survived the Holocaust, or
they were after the Holocaust, exactly. They survived the Holocaust. They ended up in like the ghettos in Eastern Europe, and then got lucky enough to make it to Israel.
I guess they went to Israel at later 1940s, early 50s, post-war. I'm guessing, or
post-war, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So were they? Were they from Poland, Ukraine, Belarus? Where exactly?
It was Romania, but Romania was like this new state that was.
Yeah, Romania. They killed Jews too, but they were quasi independent from the Nazis. They were anti. It was like a weird.
Yeah,
Okay,
the king of Romania at the time, like he made it very clear that like American POWs were his prisoners, not Nazi prisoners. There was a weird.
Romania, I don't know. There was a lot going on because of the USSR and all this other stuff. So I didn't know all the details. But Mom said that it used to be Austria, the state where.
Well, the Austro-Hungarian Empire prior to World
Yeah.
War One, right?
And then eventually it was Romania after the war.
After the First World War.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, well,
What about your dad?
But before we get to that, what I'm trying to get, let me say, so no one on your mother's side ever spoke English. Basically, your mother and your grandparents had to learn English. None of them were English speakers. Your grandparents were Romanians. Okay. Now we'll get to that. Now we're gonna. What about your mother? Not American, no ties to America. Europe to Israel to America. What about your father?
So my father is American born, Brooklyn Jew.
I'm assuming his ancestors came through Ellis Island, Lower East Side in the later 1800s. So
where and when did they come from?
That's unfortunately something I don't know. I know it was at least let's see, probably mid to late 1800s.
Right.
Like
so your father is what I call the classic American Jew, Lower East Side of Manhattan, Brooklyn, Ellis Island, post Civil War, before World War One.
So
typical,
between 1875 and 1925, millions of people left Europe. A lot of them were from the Pale of Settlement. So your father's grandparents.
Or your great-grandparents left like a pogrom or something.
Okay, we had one pogrom too many. Let's go to America. It's 1880. Let's go to America. So your father is a multi-generational American Jew.
Right. He's a typical.
That's exactly right. I think.
And how did he end up in California?
Well, I actually ask, I know your parents are both Jewish, but your mother from Israel, descendant of European Jews, no connections to America. How does she meet your father, an all-American Jew? How do they? Brooklyn, Lower. How does that? Yeah.
So she moved to Vegas. She's very smart woman. Got a degree in accounting, and then was hired for this company in Los Angeles, where my dad was living. I don't know why he wanted to move to LA, but his family had moved to LA.
So they were originally from Brooklyn, but they moved to LA at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the reason was, but they moved to LA.
Are your parents still married?
They are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're staying in their house.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. Okay, so your parents are still together. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a sibling. He's like you guys. Sort of an Irish twin.
Is he older than you or younger than you?
Older by a year and 15 months only.
Right, so he's like me, you're like my brother. Okay, I got it.
Yes, all right then.
Yeah. And let me ask about your parents. Did either of them feel they were programmed, we must marry a Jew, like your father was told, you got to find a Jewish girl, and your mother was told, or was it just sort of happened organically?
Absolutely, of course, 100%. There's no question about it. You don't marry outside of the religion.
Well, now I'm going to ask. Your father's a Brooklyn Jew, moved to Los Angeles. Was your father or grandfather involved? I was going to ask in the pornography industry. I'm not judging.
No, not pornography. You know what they were actually? Big time retailers. Like they had this sort of Walmart chain going. It was called the Penny. Something Penny, like JC Penny or whatever.
I hope it's not the Penny Pounder.
No, not the Penny Pounder. There's something about Penny, and it was quite successful. It was, they had several locations. I don't know what ended up happening to it, but at the time, they were the Jews that y'all talk about.
Were there any mob or underworld connections?
No, just a lot of money and a lot of power, which is what it was.
So I enjoy this shit. I enjoy talking about like things like this. I'm glad you're being honest with us and telling us about yourself. It's fascinating. And I understand people in different countries might understand. We are not Jewish, but being from the Northeast, we know a lot of Jews. And I understand, like like I said, your father's most Jews. For those who don't know, most American Jews trace their lineage back to the later 1800s, Ellis Island,
Yes.
Manhattan, Brooklyn. That's the vast majority of Jews in this country. And I remember when I was in school, we were learning about the Holocaust. And there was this Jewish girl, and there was this Puerto Rican kid. And the Puerto Rican kid goes, "Hey, are you Jewish?" She goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Were any of your ancestors in the Holocaust?" And she goes, "No, they were already in America by then. They both fought in World War II.
Right.
One was in Germany. Right. So understand, most American Jews trace their ancestry back to the later 1800s. So your father's the all-American Jew. Your mother's
Right.
actually foreign-born to European parents in
That's
Israel.
unique.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that actually means something interesting. Forget the Jew thing. You do have a closer tie to Israel because your mother was actually born there, as opposed like your father. Truth be told,
She wasn't actually born there. She was born in Romania, but she was raised in Israel.
born in Romania, raised in Israel. Okay, now I know your father married this Romanian Israeli woman, but prior to that, your father probably had really no concept of Israel. A Jew from Brooklyn, he knew what Israel was, but I don't think it meant right.
That's fair.
That's fair. Because he married a Romanian Israeli woman, he might be more to him. But I don't think your grandparents, I'm sure they were happy. Okay, Jews get their own country, cool. But I don't think your all-American Jew grandparents cared about Israel the way you do. I would think that's a fair statement. Maybe late. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think they probably did because at the time the Jews were more sensitive to I'm sorry. It's the word I'm looking for.
Diaspora. Wait.
Yeah, they were more sensitive to the Holocaust. They just, even that they hadn't been through it, they had been exposed to it. I think so. They were like, and it was just like 20 years ago.
Right.
Not
Fair
like
enough.
now. It's like 80 years ago. It was like 20 years ago. So I think at the time they were more concerned about having that protective state or having that having that state. They didn't know could happen to them. It just happened.
Right. Well, Matt is telling us DBF has been to Auschwitz. Have you ever visited any of those Nazi death camps or anything?
No,
Have your parents? No.
I don't really have much of an interest
Yeah.
in doing it. It sounds horribly sad and painful and not worth it. Like not worth the pain that I've got to endure. Like what would it really benefit me to, What
Right.
would I
That's
get
a
out
fair
of it?
point. Yeah. Yeah. What would you get? Yeah. True.
Like, okay, a bunch of people died here. Great. Great.
Fair point. All right. See, this is why I like doing these streams.
It's interesting.
My brother's got to go to bed, but it's it's almost midnight.
I do.
All right, so let's say goodbye to Doggo.
I'll
Fair
talk to you
enough,
again, Doggo. Have a good night.
Let's do this again. I enjoy these talks, so we'll do this again, dog.
anytime. So yeah, anytime.
Good talk,
All right.
man.
Later.
Thank you for joining. Thank you, Doggo Food Photo, for joining us. Good talk. See, buddy? Father's the all-American Jew, descendant of Ellis Island kikes. Mother's actually Romanian by way of Israel. Interesting. Okay, so yes, we know all about your father's side. Those are the Jews we encounter every day. We know, not for better or for worse, we know all about the Ellis Island Jews. That's what's most common. But okay, interesting. So interesting. But your mother grew up in Israel or lived there for quite some time. So even though she came here at the age of 10, born in Romania, lived in Israel as a child. So even if you read about the diaspora, Israel is kind of like her home country, even though she was born in Romania. So your mother considers Israel her home country, whereas your father would consider Brooklyn his home country, quote unquote. Typical, like Woody Allen, typical Brooklyn Jew. Yes. Okay. But we got to remember, Doggo. We got to real quick, dog. You remember, like, we're Americans. We understand this. Like, I don't know how the foreigners, like, I don't. You can ask them. I don't know if, like, Beppis or what's his name, Totem, or that the other dog guy. I don't know if they'd understand the American history. I don't even know, even the Australians. I don't know if like DBF, I get it. When you tell me about your father's side, I'm like, okay, typical. I know not in a bad way, but I get it. Your father's a typical Ellis Island, 3 or 4 generations removed from, Eastern European Jews. I get it. Typical. That's what most American Jews are. But I don't know if these foreigners understand our nation's history the way you and I do, doggo. So that's what I'm trying to say. Oy vey. Whew. Okay, that's great, DBF. I'm glad you've been to Ellis Island. I mean, I could visit the Outback. Does that mean I understand? Like, when I go out west, I think of like our American cowboys. If I were to go to the Outback, I'd say, okay, this is cool, but I didn't grow up with your history. So does it mean the same to you that it does to us? Like, we learn about Ellis Island history. My brother and I, we're the descendants, like most people in the North, like most white people in the Northeast, we're descendants of the Catholic garbage, the Papists that came through Ellis Island. And along with them came some Jews that Doggo is partly descended from. That's all part of our history. I don't know if you guys fully understand it. Like, I know, what's his name? He's not here. Kevin Meebanks gets it. But some of you guys in different countries might not understand American history, the way we live it. We exist in it. Okay, cool. All right. So this is supposed to be Cassandra's birthday, but the birthday girl is out to lunch at 9:45. It's kind of a late dinner, kind of, on a Monday night, no less. Don't you have to go back to work tomorrow, Cassandra? You think you know, but you have no idea. Good. It's an interesting talk. Doggo, thank you for coming on. That was entertaining. My brother, he should have been in bed like half an hour ago, but he found that very entertaining, very enjoyable. Okay. All right, now we're winding down. I could do one more call. I'm really upset that the birthday bitch, you could say boyfriend, daddy, whoever, mommy, friends. I got to go on OC stream. You know who OC is because I made sure I showed it my whole fucking family. Your boyfriend knows who I am. Your father knows who I am. So there's no excuse why you couldn't say OC streaming on behalf of my birthday. They would have said, okay, we'll do something tomorrow. So you have no excuse, girl. You have no excuse. You have no excuse. Yep, it's a lived experience, just like being autistic. That's why I say I think you have concepts, you have ideas. You can read a book, get an idea, but I'm not sure if you understand. But in the terms of history, you could understand it. I'm just not sure how much you know. I'm not sure how much American history you've been exposed to. That's why you might know. I don't know how much you know because I remember Beppis wanted to know Kevin Meebanks' background, and Meebanks was kind of like, well, a little Irish, Italian. I get it. Northeast, we get it. But Beppis might not understand that. Being a Swedish girl in her 20s, people might not understand, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Congratulations. Congratulations, Matthew. You are the know-it-all. Yes. It's always I can see what dumb means. It's always like a competition with you. But it's a competition with dumb, too. So I see why you guys butted heads. All right. Anyone else going to come on and wish fucking bitch Sandra a happy fucking birthday, or do we just end this? Because where's my invite? Okay, here it is. Oh, you came back.
Got my phone.
You want to take your cup up with you? It's empty. Just take it up. Like I said, you were supposed to be in bed like an hour ago, but you tell him I was telling Doggo, I'm going to get off soon, but you really, yeah.
I really enjoy the time. That's just interesting hearing the human story and what happened.
That's the kind of shit we find fascinating.
It's interesting. Yeah.
So
all right. Thank you.
I'm going to get off soon, but yeah. So yeah, he's got to go to bed. You're going to be all right. Go through the garage tomorrow, buddy.
Yes.
All right. Priority should be if it's my birthday and OC said he's going to stream, and my whole family knows who OC is because I went away to show them all. That means OC's birthday stream means something special to me, and my family, my boyfriend, and my friends will all understand that OC stream comes first, and we can always celebrate my birthday tomorrow or next weekend or this weekend. That's your priority. Exactly, Beppis. Now here's your new priority. Beppis is correct. This is why Beppis gets the A+++, and Cassandra is starting to piss me off here. She's more concerned about going out to dinner, hanging out with her boyfriend, hanging with her, calling her daddy, and then going to do a TikTok stream. Okay, or whatever the fuck it's called. That's all cool. You can do it tomorrow. I told you I was going to stream for your birthday, and this is how you repay me. I'll remember this, Cassandra. I will remember this. Oh yes. I will remember this. Beppis, this is why you get the triple A+. Yeah. I will remember this, Cassandra. Don't think I'll remember. I will remember. But otherwise, wasn't that a nice talk with Doggo Food Frodo? We learned about Los Angeles. We learned about the devastation, his opinion of this devastation. We learned a bit about his backstory, which is good. I didn't know, because he's always going about Israel. I'm like, why do these Jews love Israel? I didn't know his mother actually lived there as a girl. That's all. And she wasn't even American. She was, a European Jew to Israel to America, where his father is what I think of as the typical all-American Ellis Island, Lower East Side, Brooklyn, late 1800s, post-Civil War Jew. Yes, it was. And like I said, you might not know the history. It's not your fault. But, it's a lived experience. Well, I was working on a list I was going to read for your birthday, but I'm glad it didn't come together, because maybe let's make a video, or maybe my brother and I will do it for ourselves. We'll private it. We'll make it a members only video, because you, not a very grateful birthday girl here. Forget it, Cassandra. Go celebrate your birthday with your real friends. It's okay. We're not upset. Go celebrate your birthday with your real friends. It's okay. Happy birthday. Again, this is what I mean by lived experience. I actually, I'm sure there are Jews in Australia, no question. But, you got Australian Jews. You've got someone like Doggo's mother, who was a European Jew by way of Israel. I'm talking about his father. That's the kind I know. That's the kind I grew up with, for better or for worse. So it's not about faking interest. When I say lived experience, the vast majority of Jews I went to school with were just like his father. Yeah, was it my great-grandmother or my great-great-grandmother came here from Ukraine in 1874. They lived on the Lower East Side. They owned a butcher shop. Yeah, these are the Jews that I've lived around my whole goddamn life. The all-American Jew. That's what I'm talking about when I say lived experience, man. You still don't get it. Lived experience. Okay. Well, if Lone Hiker is lurking, he can dox you now. You live near Jugal, St. Ives, in New South Wales. Okay, cool. Right. That's. I'm not going to read what. Yeah, fine. Yes, but I like learning about history. Like Donda was surprised when I started singing "Kookaberry sits in the old tree, Mary, Mary, King of the bushes." Yes, it's nice to learn about different cultures, but I guess to me it's something in a history book. To you in Sweden, it's real. Same thing with these American Jews. They're like real people to me that I interact with, for better or for worse. Whereas you can learn about a history book, I interact with this type. It's actually been a long time since there was substantial Swedish immigration. That was almost 200 years ago. You had a lot going to Minnesota, upper Midwest, and quite a bit went to the Pacific Northwest. And there are many people today, I hate to say, they're very blonde and blue-eyed. They're still very heavily ethnically Scandinavian, but they're 200 years removed. And they tend to be heavier and heftier than their Scandinavian counterparts. There's a lot I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. What's something I don't know? I don't know how Dumb got to the airport. Did he drive and park overnight, long-term parking? Did someone give him a ride? Did he hire an Uber or a cab or a limo? Which airport is he flying out of? Baltimore or D.C., Dulles, D.C.? When he gets back, how's he getting back home? Did he leave his car in long-term parking? What about that parking ticket he got, or that not parking ticket, that speeding ticket? How's he going to pay that or take care of that? Is he going to get a warrant for his arrest because he was in Australia when he should have been in court? There's a lot I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. I wish I knew. Well, yeah, but it took 200 years. The American Swedes got, the American Scandinavians got pretty hefty pretty quickly and have been fat for 8 or 9 generations. You guys are now starting to catch up. I guess it's got the other way. Swedes came to America 200 years ago. Now we're exporting our culture. And so it took some time. Yeah, seriously. Does anyone know what Dumb is doing? Which airport? Was he driving himself? I'm going to park long term. Did he get a ride? What about that ticket? Is he going to take care of that? I mean, is the lawyer going to handle it in absentia while he's down under? Does anybody know? I didn't watch the stream. Right? How come that stream was on his backup, but it wasn't privated? He says, when I stream on my backup, it's auto-privated, but that one was public for some reason. So does anybody know? I don't know the answers to these questions. Can someone answer the dumb questions for me? In fact, DBF, this is where you come in. Why is everyone getting quiet? I'm giving you a good stream. I guess I'll go to the 2-hour mark. Maybe not. But we really are winding down because, you know, I'm you know. Oh, that's interesting. We were just talking about Minneapolis. Well, you know, Minneapolis. A lot of. I was telling my brother the other day. Once upon a time, there were a lot of Scandinavians or people of Scandinavian ancestry in Minneapolis. Now it's filled with like black Muslims from Somalia. But Baltimore to Minneapolis to LAX, and then he's going to switch planes and go, I guess, direct to Sydney. Fine. How does he get into Baltimore? Did someone give him a ride, or is he just going to park long term? And was he okay with the snow? Because we got, like you said, like what's his name? Rafterman was saying. About half a foot of snow, not a lot, but still it got very cold very quickly. That was the thing. This wasn't a blizzard, but it froze much. Usually when it snows, it's warmish. You got time to shovel. Overnight, it gets cold. This was a weird snowstorm where we got only 6 inches, but then like the temperature instantly dropped. So, you know, they might have delayed some flights if the runways weren't cleared. So does anybody know? I want to know about the Waynesboro to Baltimore story. Yeah, is he taking his car, doing long-term parking? Because that kind of sucks too. Let your car sit in the airport. Because, you know, all kinds of shit could happen. The longer it's there, and the airport doesn't give a fuck. So you have a car in the airport for like 2 weeks, broken into, and you complain. Oh, we don't know. I can see him doing a video. So I parked my car in Baltimore. It's supposed to be safe. I paid them, $500. I come back, the side window's broken. They said, oh, we don't know what happened. I said, well, check the video. Oh, the video camera wasn't working. I can see this video. I can see dumb having a video like this in a couple weeks. Don't be surprised. Mark, if he parked there long term for 2 fucking weeks and something happens to his car, and of course the airport staff has no idea what happened, watch this video. I know that much. Okay. Well, I guess we're winding down. Even the chat's dying down. It's a shame. I think I will end it with a poem tonight if I can find. There's one poem I've been thinking about reading if I can find it. When my brother and I took our walk today, someone wants to come on. Someone who, I don't know, is she anything special? Is this day anything special to her? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I was a bit of a jerk, but I was hurt. I may be a spurg, but I have feelings too. So let's say a nice hello to the lovely Swedish Beppis. Oh no, wait, Cassandra, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I think I pissed you off. I it's your birthday. You can do whatever you want. I was just a little hurt. I thought you'd be, a little more receptive.
It's okay. No, it's fine. It was funny.
You don't have to stay on too long, but we wanted you to show your face and say hi because it's your birthday. It's a special day for you. And I was beating around the bush, but we want to do the stream for you. So yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fun. It was fun to eat sushi and listen.
Well, why don't you tell me about your birthday today? Were you off from work because of MLK?
No, I worked. I walked some dogs.
Okay. Now your boyfriend took you out, or your father called? What'd you do family wise?
Nothing. No, my family doesn't live here, so I just worked, and then I got poke, and then I rested, and then I'm like setting up OBS to stream. Then I went and got sushi. Did I do anything else?
Well, I thought you went out to dinner. Did you and your boyfriend didn't go out to eat or anything? Or
yeah, we went out and got sushi.
You ate out the sushi, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay. Is your boyfriend here? Can he come on and say hi real quick?
No, he won't come on. I told you.
Why not? Well, let him
He
talk.
definitely won't.
No, he doesn't show his face. Talk. Hello, Cassandra's boyfriend. What's his name?
I'm not going to tell you his name.
Seymour.
I don't know if he will talk.
Seymour. Say hello, Seymour. We want to say hi to you, man.
They're calling you Seymour. Seymour.
I can barely hear him. Talk to.
Yeah.
What do you think of my stream, Seymour?
He asked what you think of his stream, Seymour. What do you think of his stream?
I mean, it's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Like
I like
laughing with me funny or laughing at me?
Yeah,
funny?
like with you. He likes the interviews.
Okay, well, he seems like a nice guy. He's some kind of computer scientist or something, some kind of scientist.
He's a laser scientist.
And how old is he? He's your age or a bit older? Because you're 31 today. Can we ask roughly how old he is? Much
He's
older.
He's like a year older than me.
Okay. And have you changed your mind? You think you can have kids with him now, or you still think he's not?
You're such a dick.
You were talking about
You're
how you
so
wanted
horrible.
kids. What?
Terrible.
No.
No, you want me to again say it again? No, I think he's perfect father material. And I've said it so many times.
And he feels you're a decent incubator, or does he not think you're you could be a mother for his children? We don't know.
I think he thinks that I would be a good mom. Yeah.
All right. So you have to go to work tomorrow. Is my question.
Yeah.
Doing your translating and your
No translating. I walk dogs and I teach, and then I go to a tutoring center.
Well, you teach at like a regular school or a charter
No,
school?
I teach online. I teach Chinese people.
How to speak
English.
English. Okay. And then after that, you go off to tutor like kids?
Yeah, like K through 8.
K through 8. Okay. Well, interesting. So you got 3 jobs: the online China thing, the tutor center thing, and the walking the dogs thing. Okay.
Yes. I have other students that I tutor too.
Wow, you're quite busy there.
Yeah.
So, can you? I'm going to ask you, even though it's your birthday, I want to ask you to do me a favor. Can you speak just 1 or 2 lines? Is it Mandarin you speak, or Cantonese, or what was it?
Yeah, I speak Mandarin.
Can you?
I did last time. I did the first time I came on. You don't remember?
No, I can go back and watch it, but no, I don't remember.
大家好，我叫彭开慧. Is that good? Do you want more? What do you want me to say?
Zang. You know what I'm saying? Zang.
Zhang?
That means excellent, right? Zang.
No? In
No.
Mandarin?
That might be Cantonese. My mistake. Might
Yeah,
be Cantonese.
maybe.
Okay. Now, does anybody have any questions for the birthday girl? Can you see the chat? You want me to read
I
some
can see
questions?
it. I can look up here too.
Okay, so does anyone have any questions for the birthday girl? I think Beppis-
Chinese happy birthday is 祝你生日快乐. I'm not going to sing the whole thing.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Actually, well, it's not. When is Chinese New Year? It's next month.
It is, I think this year it's January 30th, 29th. I don't know.
It's going to be the year of the what?
The rabbit?
But you were born before the 30th, so you're not actually in the year of the rabbit. You're in the previous year, towards the end of the previous year, right? Am I?
Let
me see. Oh,
Right.
2025.
Yeah, no.
Year of the Chinese zodiac. Year of the snake. Year of the
Oh,
snake.
snake. That's cool. Oh, duh. That's why the Sapporo box had.
24
The
was
Sapporo box had a snake on it.
right, and it was a dragon. So when is Chinese New Year 2025? It is the 29th. Okay, so let's type this out so our people know here. Wednesday 29th. It'll begin the year of the snake, but it's not the year of the snake yet. We're still in the year of the dragon. So you had very late in the year. You turned 31 in the year of the dragon. So you are our dragon lady. So okay.
I like it. That works.
Huh. And what else is going on? So tell us about this. You have a stream coming up. I called it a TikTok stream jokingly. What is the gist of it? How can we see it if we want to watch it? You want to tell us about it? Or
I'm gonna stream on Twitch, but I'm trying to I can maybe stream it on both. I just kind of don't want to. I want to stream on Twitch. I don't really want to stream on YouTube and Twitch.
well,
But
you're
you
gonna have
just
to-
go
you're
to
gonna-
Twitch.
Okay, you're gonna have to teach me now. You got not now. It's your
Okay.
birthday, but in the future, I've got OBS. I use OBS to record me talking to my shrink. But how do you stream through OBS? Because I'm streaming through StreamYards through YouTube.
You use
How do you-
OBS to record your sessions with your shrink?
I do, yes.
That's cool. That's crazy.
I might upload some of them. He doesn't know, but he's 73 years old, so I don't think he's going to care. I might upload some of them, but yeah. But I have
You
OBS.
should. You should. That's cool.
But I've never streamed through OBS. How do you stream through OBS?
I mean, I'm not good at it. I have to watch a tutorial to do it, but they're easy to follow.
Okay. Beppis wants to know why you don't want to stream on YouTube.
Because because I want everybody to be there, like you guys and other people.
Oh wait, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Discord now.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm not on Twitch, so I gotta get onto Twitch to see your stream. Is what you're saying? Or
Possibly. I guess it's fine. I just want everybody to be in the same room, like the same, conceptually in the same room. It would be fun, but
I'll join, but how do I join?
I know it's like a hassle.
I'll
It's like any other website or social media thing. You open Twitch up in your browser and you make an account, and that's it. And I've posted my channel in many places, and I will do it again.
Okay. Do you know who Darnell Dodge is? Because he or she is wishing you happy birthday.
No.
I'm curious, Darnell, where are you from? Are you Australian? Are you American? Darnell, can you tell us where you're from? Just tell us where you're from. I think I have an idea of who she is. I'm not sure though. Darnell, where are you from? I think it is. Darnell sounds like a guy, but she's got a picture of a woman. So Darnell, where are you from? Horsehead is saying you can link your YouTube account to OBS, so that's cool.
I know you can do both, but I don't want to have to watch two chats.
Plus, in my case, I'm going through StreamYard. I don't know if you can go OBS to StreamYard to YouTube. That might be an extra step. Where's she going? But you just want to do this on Twitch, so not Discord, not YouTube. You want to do this on Twitch? Okay.
Yeah, I would prefer to.
Twitch account. What is your Twitch handle? How do we find you on Twitch? If we want to find you on,
I posted it in your server. I sent it to you directly. It's Casude_.
I'll tell you what. Hold on. Why don't you type it here in the chat?
In chat, I will do it. Yep,
I'll post it. Where are you from, Darnell? You're not a guy. Where are you from? What country?
Because I can't link, right? I can't post links in your chat, right?
You can type the name, and I'll.
Yeah, I did.
Unless for your birthday, should I make you a moderator for your birthday? Make you a modtrix? I could do that. I'm not
Me,
sure.
a mod?
Yes, you.
If you make me a mod,
I will.
If you make me a mod and you sign up for Twitch, I will make you a mod on Twitch.
I should do it. See, everyone's gonna say I'm a simp because I'm making her a mod. Beppis is gonna be very upset, but hey, it's her birthday. What do you want me to tell you? But okay, so it's KASUDE Kasude underscore. So if I go on Twitch, I type in KASUDE underscore D. Why do I keep saying UD? Kasude. All right, underscore on Twitch. All right, so I'll create a Twitch handle.
Watch out, you're getting close.
Darnell, are you also from Arizona or thereabouts? You're from the Southwest, I believe. You're from either Arizona or New Mexico. I believe she's a Southwesterner like you, Darnell Dodge, I believe. Is that where you're from, D? I have no idea who she is, but she seems to want to wish you a happy birthday. So,
thanks. I don't know you.
Horsehead says he'd never call me a simp. That's nice, but if I ever do simp, by all means, call me out on it. I welcome people to call me out on it. She's from Indiana. Okay, I thought she was from the Southwest. So I have no idea who she is, but she wish you happy birthday.
Hold on.
Yeah. This guy.
I'm still here.
That's fine. Walk away. It's okay.
I'm not walking away. I'm here.
Thule is from Arizona, and he wants to wish you. He says he wants to quasi simp. He wants to be simp adjacent for you, whatever that means.
Thanks. That's nice.
And this Darnell.
No, I think he's saying you're simp adjacent.
No, he's saying he's simp adjacent for you. You're the one girl he gets simp adjacent for. Now, Darnell says she met you on something called Grids. Does that sound familiar? Grids with 3 Z's.
Oh, in Off Grid. Off Grid.
Oh, Off Grid Live. That's what she means. Okay, just say Off Grid Live.
I don't remember your name. I'm sorry. That's
Grid sounds like some other freaking like Twitch or whatever. Grid sounds like another app or something. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
From Off Grid Live. Okay. Yeah. By the way, how do I say? What's your PayPal? I want to send you your birthday monies. I'm going to give you my unemployment check. So give me your PayPal, and I'll send you my birthday monies. What was that you're saying?
My social and my credit card numbers too.
Yes. Well, no, I want to send you the money. I'll give you my credit card. If the PayPal doesn't work, I'll just give you a scan of my credit card.
What? No, you're not.
For your birthday.
No.
It's saying we got to send you money. He says, we got to give you, the world
Just
here.
come to my Twitch stream. That's better.
All right. So what time is it? Right now
It's 10:09.
Well, no, it's 10:09 Arizona. What time are you streaming on Twitch?
I don't know when you're done, or if you still feel like streaming. I don't want to I'm not trying to make you stop.
You can stream. I don't care. You came on. You did your part. If you want to go stream, I might wind down. But Beppis wants to know if you got any gifts from anybody. Well, first of all, there's this stream. You're welcome. You didn't thank me for it.
Oh my God! What? I've thanked you over and over again. But the stream's not over, so let the stream finish so I can thank you for it after. Properly.
Okay. Otherwise, what gifts did you get? What gifts? That's a
for my birthday.
There, I got it. Kasud. Okay. Yes. Did your boyfriend give you anything? Did your father send you anything?
My boyfriend bought me a Nintendo Switch for Christmas, and so he's gonna buy me a game for my birthday.
But today's your birthday.
Yeah, but I haven't decided what game yet.
Seymour, is he here?
He can't hear you though.
He's got to buy you 3 games to make up for this. He should have bought you a game by your birthday. He's got to buy you 3 games now.
He already bought me a game for Christmas.
That doesn't count. It's your birthday. Tell Seymour he's got to buy you 3 now to make up for it.
He took me to sushi for my birthday.
That's just fucking food. No, he's got to buy you 3 games now. I'm upset with Seymour. Are you sure he's father material? Maybe you were right. Maybe he's not fatherly material.
Definitely father material. He's not wasting money on too many games that I can't play. I have enough unplayed games on Steam.
Oh yeah, you were going to gift me or my brother has.
Yes, I'm going to.
Can you give it to him, or does it have to be to me? Because I don't have a Steam account.
I can, but you could just make a Steam account.
I'll get Steam too. So I got what? I got Discord. Now I'm going to get Twitch. I'll get Steam. Maybe I am a simp because or maybe just getting me modernized. Either or, but
it's fun. You're just learning new things and having fun.
I see it that way, learning new things. Yeah, but
yeah.
So other than the sushi and this stream, nothing from your parents or anything, or.
My dad sent me money.
How much?
$150, which is a lot from him.
Wow.
Normally it's 50 for Christmas, 50 for birthday, and I get them both on Christmas. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why. I don't know why he did that.
So he gave you money on Christmas, and now he's giving you more money. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
$150 now for your birthday. How much did he give you on Christmas? 50 or 100?
50.
50. Well, he only gave you 50, so he didn't give you your birthday. He feels guilty. Oh shit! I was supposed to give her 100, 50, and 50.
Maybe.
Make up for it. Now, Horsehead wants because Horsehead has a daughter, and he's thinking about having another. He said one and done. Now he's thinking about another kid because his little girl wants a brother or sister. He wants to know how many kids do you want? Are you sure you want kids? How many?
Yeah, I'm sure 2, really, but I'm sure Seymour wants more than 2.
Ask him, Seymour, how many kids you want?
Seymour, how many kids do you want?
At least, I would like at least 3, so it's above replacement rate.
All 3 with Cassandra, or
all 3 with me, or
yeah.
How about you? You want both of your kids to come from him, or one from him, one from the first one from Chad, second one from Seymour, or vice versa, or
definitely all of them from Seymour. I like your name being Seymour. It was good.
So you and Seymour want full-blooded children, same mother and father.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
Because I think Horsehead has to have one more. He's only got 1 kid. He needs to have a second. So tell Horsehead he's got to give his little girl a brother or sister to play with. I mean, it's cruel what he's doing. I agree.
Yeah.
I
was an only child, and it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Either you have 0 kids or you have at least 2. You cannot do the one thing. It's either 0 or 2+. So Horsehead is being very, very selfish. Being an only child sucks. Tell him. Yeah, he's being.
Being an only child sucks. Have another one. How old is his daughter?
Oh, 6 years old. He's got to. The sooner the better. Yeah.
Do it fast.
Yeah, we'll get off in a minute and let you stream. I'll go to the 2 and change hour mark. Let's see if there are any other questions for the birthday girl before you do that. I'll go to Twitch. What is that? That's not. I don't think anyone has anything to say here. Beppis has to go to her work, her pretend job, so she's going to miss your Twitch stream, but she wishes she could be there in spirit. I think she should just call out and watch you play on Twitch, but she's got to go to her.
Call out.
Call out. Tell them it's a holiday. Yeah, call out. Beppis.
It's a holiday.
DBF wants me to stop simping, but I can't. This isn't just any old woman here. This is our one and only Cassandra from Arizona. You don't understand. This isn't Donda. This isn't Beppis. This isn't vegan fucking dolls.
Also, you're making up for being such an asshole earlier.
Me? Never. When was I? I think you misunderstood. Sometimes you can't understand over text what I'm saying, so I think you misunderstood me being an asshole. Yeah, okay. So this is Cassandra.
Over text.
It's different when we simp for Cassandra because she's she's like no one else on this stream here. She's probably the biggest fan, right?
I am the biggest fan.
Biggest fan. You got very upset and very jealous when I said, "Well, Beppis pays more attention." So, well, but you're definitely a bigger fan than Beppis.
No, Beppis is probably just better at paying attention.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to convince Horsehead he doesn't want any more kids, but it's
have
cruel.
Another kid.
Have another kid. Have two. It's cruel. She's still young-ish. She's only 6. You can't wait till she's like fucking 12. Have a kid now. What are you drinking, birthday girl? What is that?
Sapporo.
Which is a Japanese beer.
Yes.
Are you going out again tonight, or you're done? You're not driving?
No, I'm not going out again. I don't go out.
Now, here's what's bothering me. Horsehead says that his daughter is enough for us, meaning him and his wife. Yeah, but it's not enough for her. Your daughter. It's not enough for your daughter. That's what he doesn't get. I don't care if it's enough for you and your wife. Your daughter, it's not enough for her. She needs a little brother or sister to play with. You need to give her a sibling.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, like Sloth. I was only tired. It wasn't that bad. You've seen Sloth. He's been on the stream, so it wasn't that bad. Okay, Horsehead, look at Sloth. It wasn't that bad. It's going to be your daughter in 30 years. So, yeah, please be careful.
I didn't hate being an only child. I think it's not good for you to be an only child.
If you had a choice, you'd have liked to have a sibling, I'd imagine.
Maybe not when I was growing up, but now. Looking back, it would have been, yeah.
Yes.
But not in my with my family life growing up, it probably was better. It was just me, but.
Now, tell us again, you have half siblings. Your mother.
I have a half sister.
Your father's daughter.
Yeah,
right?
my dad. Mm-hmm.
Your mother didn't have any more kids? Just you?
No. Yes, just me.
So your mother had 1 kid, you. Your father had 2, you and your half sister.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You guys, I know there's an age. You're 31. She's like what, 14?
Yes.
So it's quite an age. You get along when you see each other, or?
Oh yeah. She has like a really, really funny sense of humor, and I like her a lot.
But when she was a newborn baby, you were 17. You were 17. Yeah. The same age your parents were when they had you. So you're like the same. You're as close to her in age as you are to your father. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess you don't see her all the time. So I guess you like each other. You get along, but your age difference and you live hundreds of miles apart. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, I feel like I'm on the internet enough to be like I get her. It's like easy enough to interact with her.
Well, yeah, nowadays
I know how to act like
right
a child.
And Horsehead does a really, really good job working for the university. And his wife also works for the university. This is a guy who's making, him and his wife together make like 6+ figures. Like, and we're talking like 250, 300,000. But he's complaining about it's so expensive. After I put in the pool and bought the Mercedes Benz, I can't afford another kid. Well, I'm sorry, Horsehead. Some of us have to sacrifice. All right. Yeah. So we'll wind down for real. We'll let you do your Twitch thing in a little bit. Are you ready to go? Or you still got to set it up?
No, I still need to finish setting it up. I forget how to do it.
I can let you go and set it up. What you can do, just leave a message in chat. Say, I'm ready to go, guys. Sound good?
You can raid me.
Raid you. What you just said? You just said you wanted us to be there for it. Now we're raiding.
Slow down. I said raid, which is a Twitch term, and I was going to teach you what it meant. But
teach me. It sounds bad, like we're like inundating you're flooding you. What does raid mean? Okay.
It's like a positive thing. It's like when you end stream, you like host, or you like send your viewers to another person.
Okay, I've heard of that before.
So if you stream on Twitch, you can. It's like a command, so it physically sends people to the next stream.
So I should be streaming on Twitch instead of YouTube, is what you're telling me?
No, I'm just saying you can informally raid by saying go over there.
Right, go right. No, tell me. So when we do see this Twitch stream, you're going to be playing some sort of games, or what was your plan?
Jackbox games, but I always tell you that I want.
You've mentioned. I don't know what that is. What's a Jackbox?
So you'll find out. You'll find out.
It's like a little thing, and a Jack in the Box pops out. What?
No, it's like party games. There's a bunch of different ones, so it's hard to like explain. For an example, There's like trivia
Pictionary?
games. There's like drawing games, like Pictionary kind of drawing, that kind of thing.
I could play with you. We could play against
Yeah.
each other. We go, okay, all right, I gotta switch. I'll start a Twitch account. Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right.
Good.
So, and you can. How many people can play? We can get a bunch of people playing games on Twitch.
I think it's like 10, 8, 10. I'm not sure. But it's like they're kind of like short rounds. So if 10 people join one and then it ends, like it starts over. So more people can try to
Right.
get in.
So on Twitch,
But I don't think we're going to hit 10 people.
KASUDE_ is your Twitch account. And let's see what we got. Me, we got you 1 and 2. We got maybe Seymour can join from his laptop. We got Cthulhu Sloth. We got Darnell Dodge. So we're at 5. Beppis can't be there, sadly. We got Horsehead. That's number 6. Who else do we have? We might hit 7 or 8. We got just DBF. Yeah, we can probably get 7 or 8. I'm
If
sure.
I get going soon enough, there will be other people there.
Oh yeah, plus you're real friends. You're not the freaks, but you're real friends.
All my friends are freaks.
Or you keep the two worlds separate. You keep this separate from your real.
No,
friends.
but I'm not going to. I feel like that was a weird moment of. But I think it's more fun if I don't. But you guys have to not draw penises if there's drawing games.
I can't promise anything, but okay, I'll try.
No, because then you'll get banned, or I'll get banned from Twitch.
So basically,
You have to keep it TOS.
right. This is a new starling nest. The starlings can all flock to your Twitch nest after they leave here. Like you call raiding. You call it raiding. I call it the starlings. The starling flock is flying off to a new nest. Okay, so what you call raiding is flying from one nest to another. The starlings flying around. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I'm excited. This was the best birthday.
Darnell Dodge does not want to do Twitch because she doesn't like you, she says. But she wants to wish you a happy birthday. Okay, well, close enough. 31. How does it feel to be the big 3-1?
I'm not. I'm 23.
I said, you don't look a day over 29, so, 29 and a half. So, yeah, good for you.
Appreciate
All right.
that.
So,
Means
anybody, right, does anybody else want to ask? I'm glad you came on. Thank you. I know I was a bit of an asshole before, but, I'm a Spurg, and sometimes I get a little, quote unquote,
okay.
I misunderstood as an asshole and I'm just being a Spurg. But does anybody else want to say anything to Cassandra, or does Cassandra want to go and set up her Twitch bullshit? And you can always come back in the chat and say, guys, I'm ready to go, and we'll go raid. But the starlings will fly off. The starlings will raid your nest. So, Beppis, instead of asking a question, Beppis demands me to do it. Okay. Ask Cass, is this how she usually celebrates her birthday? Does she have any birthday traditions? Okay, mommy, Beppis. Okay, so Beppis is commanding me to ask you, is this what you normally do, or do you have other birthday traditions? Or
I kind of always play some sort of like party game online with friends.
So are your other friends going to come too, or it's just going to be...
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, we'll see.
They're like less reliable than you guys probably. So we'll see.
But okay.
Also, like they go to bed early, some of them.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know.
DBF wishes you a happy birthday.
Thanks, DBF.
Darnell Dodge likes you, but she doesn't want you to be mean. Be polite when you host these games. When you start a starling nest. Beppis
definitely talking to me.
Yeah, Beppis wants to know where you met these other friends, because Beppis can't understand how you can be a normie with normie friends and come to a freak show like this.
I wouldn't say I'm a normie with normie friends. They're all very different people.
But of everyone here, it's fair enough to say, and this is a compliment, I guess, you're the most normal person who hangs around here. I think we'd all agree. That's a fair, that's not to simp. Realistically, she's the most normie of all of us here. You might be a weirdo. You might be a weirdo in normal life, but here among the weirdos, you're the most normal. So yeah.
Yeah, I am the not normie in my normie friend groups.
Right. So you straddle and you come here.
One of these groups of people I've known since I was like 11 or 12.
It's like 20 years now.
Like my Steam friends.
20 years now, 2 decades, right?
A long time. And then there's like another like Twitch community, like group of people that a lot of them stream, and I found them through like a YouTuber named Dad. I don't know if you probably won't know it, but it's like just a guy who makes like kind of like short series, like mini series, and he was streaming, and there was like a group of people that I would always talk to in his chat. And so now I'm friends with them. So I don't know if any of them will watch, but maybe.
Beppis.
And other random people that I've met as on like playing games, and that's it.
Okay, cool. So it's going to be a hodgepodge of folk.
Yeah, exactly.
Beppis opines that you're not the most normal. You're the second most normal. She says Horsehead is the most normal. Debatable, but yeah, I'd say you two are the top two. You're definitely the most normal woman here compared to, if you look at Beppis, you look at Donda, you look at Tara Norquay, you're definitely the most normie of the females. And yeah, I guess
Isn't Donda pretty normie? Isn't Donna normie?
Normie-ish, but I mean, you know, look, I love dumb, but she wants dumb to travel halfway across the world. I mean, it's a little weird, but I'm happy for him. But okay, yeah, okay, so it's debatable. We'll have to.
So you're saying she's not normie because of her connection with them?
Not her connection, just the idea that this isn't a criticism. I'm happy for them. It's just, you know, you're in Australia, you're 50 years old, you're a divorcee. You don't need. It's almost like she's looking for some kind of attention in these groups, but I'm happy for them.
But isn't that norm? I feel like that's pretty normal. Like,
you know, it might be. I think it's part of it too. The age. Donda is 50. You're 31. Okay, so maybe it's generational. Your generation to you guys is normal. It's a bit odd, even for me and for her especially. It's not a criticism of Donda or dumb. I'm happy for them. I wish them the best. It's just for a woman her age, I would say it's a bit unusual. It might be the age factor that makes me say she's a little. You're more normie than she is because you're 31. She's 50, 51. Okay,
that makes sense. I get it.
I think Horsehead is more normal than Doggo. We'll have to do a whole listing of who I think is the most to least normie. Like, I don't think Destroyed by Foids is a normie, but I don't think he's a spurg either. He's a weirdo, but he's not a spurg. So we'll have to do it. One of these days, we'll do a ranking of who is and isn't the most normal. Well, tell me, you can name names, Cassandra. Who's the most effed up weirdo here? You can be honest. You can tell us. In your opinion, in your humble opinion. Even though I'm effed up, I think we've got some even more screwed up people in chat. So.
That's so hard. What? I don't know. I have to think. Oh, I have an answer, but I refuse to say, I think.
Can you tell me in private?
Yeah, I'll tell you in private.
Tell me in private. I'm curious. I want to hear who you think is the weirdest. You can be honest. I won't say anything. I won't let you know.
I will tell you in private.
Tell me in private. Yes, we'll tease everything else. You guys don't get to know. She's going to tell me and only me.
It's a secret.
But we'll do a whole listing of who I think is the most normal and most fucked up. Because I'm not the most normal by any means, but I don't think I'm the most fucked up. There are some people who are even more fucked up than I am. But okay, so all right. So we talked about we're going to do KASUDE _ Twitch. You're going to play some games. You're going to get it set up. Let us know when you're ready to go.
Okay,
Anything else you want to share or anyone want to ask her? Anyone want to come on and sing happy? Well, one person come on and sing happy birthday. If one person comes on, I will sing happy birthday to. Where is she? There she is. Now, who is this? I had a cat. I had a cat that looked a lot like that. She's dead now, but I had a cat that looked just like that. I love that cat. She was a great cat. My sister brought her home one day. I'm like, what's this cat doing here? But I came to love her. Looks just like her name was Bouge, Bouge, Bouge. What's your cat's name?
This is Guts.
Guts?
But I have two other ones, yeah.
Guts.
Guts.
No, I had a cat. My sister named her. We called her Bouge because she acted all bougie.
That's funny.
Bouge, but your cat, Guts. Guts looks just like Bouge, same coloration.
That is a gray mackerel tabby.
That's probably what Bouge was. I never learned the proper name, but okay. A gray mackerel tabby. Okay.
Yes.
Bouge. All right. So where were we? Okay.
I have something else, but it's not really that interesting.
It's a theme for another stream. We'll all talk about who we think the most fucked up is. I'm enjoying this. Horsehead says it's Dev Pike. Sloth says it's King Froglet. We'll have it. We'll do who's the most fucked up, who's the most normal. That'd be another stream. We're all here one night. Okay. So
we should all make a list and share.
Yes. Well, you don't want to share. It's okay. You'll tell me. The others have to share. So
if everybody has to share, then I would feel less bad about sharing.
Everybody has to share, starting with the birthday girl now. All right, so you want to show us? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You want to show us something?
No, you just said, do you want to show things? I'm just picking stuff up off my table and showing you.
To see what that is. That a?
It's a spider.
Spider?
It's too dark. Yeah, it's a spider.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too dark. I don't know. I have nothing else.
and Seymour doesn't want to come on or at least say hello, we like to,
No, Seymour does not want to come on and say hello. Does he?
Come on. It would mean a lot to me.
He wants
It
you
would
to
mean a
come
lot
on and
her.
say hello.
I mean, that's to both of us, Cassandra and Seymour. We like to come on, real quick for a
He
minute.
wants you to.
Come on, buddy.
You can put your ski mask on.
Put your ski
Are you
mask
going to?
on. We want to hear you.
He's gonna put his ski mask on.
Is he going to join us for the fun and games on Twitch?
Are you gonna play Jackbox games?
Yeah, I'll play.
Yeah.
Seriously, what does Jackbox mean? What does Jackbox mean? Just means these silly party games. What is Jackbox?
It's like the name of the game. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So where's Mr. Ski Mask? Yeah, Parker Peters thinks you have a cute cat, but Parker Peters is the one you think is the weirdest. Hello, Seymour. How are you?
He said, "Hello, Seymour. How are you?"
Hello,
I'm
Seymour.
good. How are you?
I'm talking to you, man. No, we want to. Because Cassandra has mentioned you several times, so we thought, okay, cool. Why don't you just bring him on real quick? It's her birthday. It's her birthday.
I don't know how to help you. Hold on. You should put your earphones on, because if I play it out loud, it's gonna be delayed, and then they're gonna hear.
I'll open the stream.
He's gonna open your stream so he can hear you, but it's still gonna be delayed.
Well, you can always. Well, I can give the link in. Yeah, because you were saying the
He doesn't
three
have
most,
a
in
camera.
no particular order. The three most important men in your life.
Yeah,
Your
camera
father.
actually dog shit though.
Oh yeah.
It's not like dog shit. What?
He's saying he does have a camera, but it's dog shit.
He can do audio. That's cool. Now you were saying, Cassandra, the three most
It's
important
delayed.
men in your life in no particular order. Your boyfriend, your father, and me. So I figure at least two of us should meet each other. You
No,
probably
it's
met
my-
your father. I never met your father, so I thought we should meet because we're the three most important men in your girlfriend's life here. So I figured might as well say hello.
It's you and it's my boyfriend, my dad, and my cat.
No, not sorry. You said you. That was a nice Freudian slip. You,
not mean
meaning
it.
me, your boyfriend, and your cat, or OC, your father, and your cat. You're not sure of the four of us. You're not sure who's the least important, but okay.
Okay, so 4, sure. I can accept that.
Cool.
So
Now,
He asking
Seymour.
who mine most important
no,
ones
he's not asking you anything. He just said he thinks it's important to meet you.
are? Oh, okay.
No, I said the four most important males in her life. You, her father, her cat, and me. So we're the four most important males in her life. So I figured at least two of us. You know her cat. You've probably met her father. You've never met me. So I thought we should meet because we're the most important men in her life. So hello.
So hello.
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise.
I enjoy your streams. The interviews. You're really good at interviews.
I appreciate that. So I guess your girlfriend your girlfriend showed you the stream and you liked it, or you're just pretending to like it to patronize your girlfriend.
No, it's because you have to wait because it's delayed because he's listening to your stream.
No,
There
I
you
mean
go.
I don't say things I don't mean. So I do generally like it.
I want to ask you, how was Kansas and South Dakota? Okay, or not too bad, or meh?
Okay, give it a second. Let him listen.
How come you can hear me right away and he's on delay?
I liked them a lot. I mean, growing up, I didn't like them. Growing up, I was like kind of cringe.
Kansas and South Dakota were cringe.
I was cringe.
You were
I
cringe?
thought I didn't like them because I wanted to like move to like SF and go to college and
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that
yeah.
about you.
yeah.
I thought you always liked small towns.
No, I was
Midwest.
like a retarded teenager, like retarded lib teenager.
What?
Yeah.
I liked Obongo when he was running. I was too young to vote, but
I'm shocked right now.
This is why I'm one of the most important men.
And then I grew up and stopped being retarded and had to pay taxes, and then it all changed. So
Well, this is why I'm one of the most important men in Cassandra's life. You just learned something about your boyfriend, alleged father material that you didn't even know. You're welcome, Cassandra. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, how come you're not on delay, but your boyfriend is? What's going on? You're both in the same room.
I'm wearing Bluetooth earphones.
Okay.
So, but if I play it out loud, then it will echo and it will be worse
okay, fair
for
enough.
you.
Okay.
Wow.
does your phone have a audio jack?
No,
Oh.
because I have a new phone.
These two are learning about each other, about their past, about their aspirations as children, about their cell phones. Before you have kids, you should like know these things. You're welcome. You're welcome, both of you.
I mean, I know who he is now, so that's what matters. You want to answer Beppis' question?
Yeah,
Who do you think is the most fucked up, and who do you think is the most normie?
In this group?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm included. Am I the most normie?
I mean, I don't think any of you are that bad, honestly. You're all like eating your own heads about how you're like all fucked up.
but you're really, none of you are that bad.
Except for the one that I think is that bad.
You'll tell me later, right?
Yes, I'll tell you later. I'm kidding about that, but
I
sort
want
of.
to know. They all want to know, but they won't know. I want to know, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, this timing thing is kind of
Most normie?
most normie.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if anyone is. I wouldn't say anyone's really a normie either. You guys are all like on the spectrum, but you're not fucking. I mean, I would say I'm on the spectrum too to some extent, but
Well, I mean, you know,
you guys
in
aren't on
fairness,
the extreme part of the spectrum. I don't know.
yes, I'm on the extreme part. I would say you are borderline spectrum, Seymour. I don't think your girlfriend Cassandra is a spectrumite. You disagree? Do you think Cassandra?
You're not on the extreme.
Well, no, I mean, I'm more extreme than you, Seymour, but I can see you being near
I agree with that.
Cassandra's more normal than you. You're more of a spectrumite than she is. So yeah.
It's so funny though. That's like not true.
Yes, this is Spurg Central. By the way, did you Seymour?
Hold on, let him answer.
I'm
She
sorry.
said you're more on the spectrum.
He thinks you're more on the spectrum than I am.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're like relatively equal.
Okay.
Yeah, like whoever this guy is.
Which one?
Horsehead Nebula.
My wife says similar things as Cass's BF. Most of you guys are perfectly fine physically. Yeah, but we're not talking about physically.
Yeah,
we're talking about being autistic.
Mentally, I mean, you guys like to get in your own head about being Spurgs.
I
It's
agree.
like you fall into like a Spurg black hole of your own creation.
Well, plus you really can't trust Horsehead. He and his wife met up in South Dakota. You know, people who get together in South Dakota, people who pass through South Dakota, you know. So South Dakotans, by definition, they get like 10 extra Spurg points. So here's a guy who met his wife in South Dakota. We can't trust these South Dakotans, but you know how it is.
I don't know.
I'm joking, but were you ever is Darnell?
I mean, South Dakotans, maybe there's something to it. They definitely are alcoholics.
Says the guy downing a Japanese beer. Okay. Darnell is a woman. She thinks she knows your boyfriend, Seymour, from something called Jason's. Does it sound familiar?
Hey, your phone's dead. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you can hear.
I can hear you. We'll let you go to do your Twitch thing. But did your boyfriend ever appear on something called Jason's? Darnell wants to know.
No.
Jason's? No,
No.
I don't know what that is.
No. Neither do I, but she thinks she knows you.
Yeah, I mean, I was in school with a lot of fucking Spurgs for sure.
Yep. You're a science. What are you?
You
A
can hear it
scientist?
now.
You're a geologist. What was your line again? You're something science related. Oh, you're a laser science. See, Beppis really remembers everything. Christ, this is why
I have my
gets
PhD in physics.
Right. So you're in physics and you're a laser scientist. See, Beppis remembers everything. You have a degree in physics. You have what, a master's or a PhD? Master's or PhD?
PhD.
Wow, you did a fellowship and all that?
Oh, I mean, just 6 years of grad school.
Okay. And you're a laser scientist now. Something with lasers.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Darnell insists your voice sounds familiar. She knows you from somewhere. Even if you don't want to admit it, she knows you from somewhere.
I avoid all forms of social media and any sort of popularity possible. So I promise you haven't heard me before.
So then I should be flattered. I should be flattered that you appeared on my stream in some form.
I mean, sure, I'm wearing a mask, obviously. It's mostly because for my job,
Understandable.
it's there's reasons for me not to show my face. I normally wouldn't have an issue, but
No, I get it. All right, so it's Cassandra's birthday. You guys did sushi. She wants to play some games and set up her Twitch. I'll let you both go. Any final closing thoughts? Anything you want to share? Anything you want to talk to the audience about before we say goodbye? I'll let you. I'll let her start.
Again, you know, I've watched you guys for a little while now. I'm definitely no expert on everyone who's in this chat or whatever, but again, you guys aren't. It's not as bad as you guys like to make it out to be. You know, there's, you know, socializing isn't always the easiest, but you know, you guys are a little bit too hard on yourselves. You know,
Fair, but I do.
You gotta summon some inner Chad energy, and I promise it'll get you really far.
Well, I have a question. When your girlfriend first showed you this, what was your first thought? Did you say, "Why are you watching this shit?" Or okay, that's cool. What did you think when she said, "Here, I'm watching the stream here"?
No, it's interesting. I mean,
I watch a lot of different.
yeah, it was like, what do you find interesting about this? But I don't think it was too unusual, to be honest. It's an interesting group of people, far better than talking with fucking normies. So
that's a good way to look at it. At least you're not talking to normies. But we know Cassandra's normal friends are going to be on Twitch, so it might be a bit of a butting of heads.
My friends are also not normies, though.
Which ones?
Well, which ones are and which ones aren't?
Oh,
like J-Max group they're all Spurgs.
They're like, well, but they're like Reddit normies.
Yeah, I guess they are like Reddit normies. They are very cringe. Yeah, I'm not like I like them as individuals, but they're definitely cringe. But
okay.
And then like Hannah is a normie.
Yeah, but she's pretty chill.
But she's cool. I don't know.
So
I guess some of them are they're normies.
Cass loves cringe. Does that apply?
She does love cringe. That's definitely true.
Does that apply to her love life too? It applies to her love life?
No, I wouldn't say I'm too cringe or anything that happens is cringe. So.
How long you two been together?
Been like
4
years.
Over 4 years now.
Yeah, like 4.5 maybe or something.
When do you think, if it happens, when do you think you'll have kids? Next year, another 10 years? I mean, what are we freezing?
ASAP, I'm drying up.
Yeah, hopefully soon. She's not getting any younger.
Well, I mentioned the freezing of eggs thing. I don't know if you guys are going that route.
No, that shit doesn't work.
Okay.
You'll have giga autistic kids if you freeze some old eggs.
Yes, and if you freeze or if you wait too long, you don't want to be having kids at 40. True. So, I go forth and multiply. It's my advice to you two.
When are you going to multiply?
I'm not. It would be a disaster. Kid would be Frankenstein.
Come on, dude.
I'm terrified of that. I never wanted kids. Oh my God. I've always said
you never wanted kids, even from a young age.
No, my brother and I both said our parents never should have had kids. No. So I never wanted. My aunt and uncle never had kids, and I used to admire them when I was a kid. I thought maybe I'll do that too. So I never thought of, even if I had a girl spread out for me wanting to marry me, I don't think I'd want kids. That's just me. Those who want them, I think should have them. For me, no, I think it'd be a very bad idea. But
why? You think you'd be a bad father or what?
Bad father, wouldn't be able to teach him much, protect him, wouldn't be able to get him any. It would be a disaster. And plus, they might be fucked up. What if they're worse than me? What if retarded or super duper spurg? You basically have a retard. You have a perpetual child. So I think my DNA.
Well, I mean, listen, you're a self-identified super spurg. So if you had spurgy kids, you would know how to raise them well. You could identify with them.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll think about that. I'll let you know. I think next time, but no, I think it would be kids would be a monster. It would be a disaster. I always said my parents should not have had kids. They could function in normal life, but their DNA was so shit and the home life was so shit. Like another generation would be total shit. So I really, I don't, I know enough about myself to say it's best I don't procreate. But
you're just too pessimistic about yourself, bud.
I have
too
a
pessimistic.
Pessimistic. Yeah. It's funny. I guess we were talking about masking. We all mask, and here you are, literally masking. But we all mask.
That's true. Yeah. For a different reason. Yeah.
For a different reason, but still, it's a form of masking. So it ties in with the theme of the Spurg stream you're on. So I do appreciate it. So
true. Yeah.
I call you Seymour. Do you like that name, or would you rather be called?
I mean, that works for me. It's not too bad.
That's not your real name. It's not even close. But you don't mind Seymour?
No.
I like it.
Seymour, it is. Okay. Cool.
All right, man. Well, thanks for having me on. It was nice talking to you.
And I might, if I get a Twitch account working, I might see you at the party, in a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I'll be there.
Thank you, Seymour.
All right,
Happy
man.
birthday!
Have a
Happy
good one.
birthday! Yeah, good one. Happy birthday to Cassandra.
Thank
And
you.
I want you to go now and get your Twitch up and running. And when it's up,
Okay.
post in chat, and I'll end the stream. We'll go to your. We'll
I
go
will
raid
do that.
the starlings. Will go raid your nest in.
Sounds good. I can't wait.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. We got to meet her boyfriend. Nice guy, Seymour. I call him. Okay, so I'll dick around for a little bit, and then she is messing around, and she's going to. You can go join the party. I gotta get another beer or a tea or something. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. All right, I'll do. All right, I'm gonna do one more beer here, and then we'll go to Cassandra's, whatever it is. So where are we? Let's check it. Let the chat here. Yes, it was. He was a nice guy. Seymour, I call him. I don't know where I got that from, but he's a Seymour. Seymour's a very nice guy. They seem like a nice couple. They've been together for 4 years now. They're talking kids. Good point. Don't want to freeze eggs and don't want to wait too long. You might end up with a spurred baby. And they say the older the parents, the greater the chance of autism. Very true. Very true. Yes, that's a good way to put it, Sloth. Now, I always get confused with millennials. Are they millennials? Like, what age group is millennial? Because I might be a millennial, but I'm on the older end. Some even say I'm late X. I don't think either. I don't think I'm an X or a millennial. I used to be, when I was a kid, I was Gen Y. I like the term Zennial. I think of myself as a Zennial. I guess what millennials were born, later 80s, early 90s? What's the time frame? Someone give me a time frame, because I personally feel I'm too young to be X, too old to be millennial. But where were we? I like the term Zennial, somewhere in between. Zennial, not X, not millennial, Zennial for me. But yeah, I guess those guys are millennials. I guess late 80s, early 90s are millennials. I don't know. Darnell, I didn't give you permission to leave. I'm losing my voice, all this talking. I didn't give you permission to leave. Come on, it's Cassandra's birthday stream. This isn't just a regular stream you dip in and out of. Come on. Yeah. But he's 6'7". He's 6'7", and he wasn't born that way. It was due to a fire. So I think women subconsciously know, okay, he's an ugly fuck, but it's not genetic. So he's 6'7", and you see the pictures before the fire. He was good looking, so she'll tolerate it, because even if he's an ugly fuck now, it's not. It's all about the genetics. Women have that biological clock ticking. So because he's so tall and because he was good looking, she's willing to, and he makes good money. She's willing to, have a kid or two with him. Though I do wonder if she'll have like a kid with another guy. I can see that happening. Just tell him it's his. I thought you were drunk already. Sloth, join me. Okay, Cassandra, you shouldn't be here. You should be getting your Twitch account set up. Yeah, that's what I always said. I'm too young to be X, too old to be millennial. And I always like that. When I read Zennial, I'm like, yeah, that sounds like me. They used to call us Gen Y. You don't hear that too much anymore. When I was a teenager, they'd say, oh, you're Generation Y, the generation that comes after X. Then this millennial thing came out of nowhere, but millennials were like born in like the fucking 90s. I'm like, so yeah. Right. So it doesn't matter because the accident won't affect the DNA. Yes. Yes, I know. Yes. Yes, I am. It's funny. It's funny you say that because Beppis is turning 28 this year. She was born in 1997. She'll be 28. May 28th, is it? I think I got that right. Late May. Beppis is turning 28 this year. And I was just thinking, I was going to say 1985 was such a great year. We got to get back there. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, where was I? When you're back in time. I actually hate that song, but I'll sing it. Huey Lewis in the news. Okay. Okay, so Cassandra is getting her party game thing set up. Jackbox games. Oh. Is it poem time? Maybe I'll read the poem now and I'll get off, but I want to read a poem because I think it's poem time. Who wants a poem? Show of hands. Who wants a poem? Okay, if someone wants to call in, I'll take the call. If not, it's poetry time. So, all in favor of a poem? Well, Beppis, you got that guy in Germany who's begging you. He said he'd pay for all expenses. So if you want, you can go see him in Germany and have his kid. You got that. You got offers. If you were a dude, if you were a male Spurg, you're a Spurgette. At least you have offers. If you were a Spurg, like he's asked me, we want kids. It's over. I'm a Spurg. It's not even worth talking about or thinking about. That's true. Lone Hiker never called in. It's a good point. Good point, Doggo Food. In fairness, she called 2 streams ago. By the way, because your wife, she was born in, 80, 81. She's 2, I think she's 80. She's 2 years older than me. Is she a Zennial or you consider her late X? Or I mean, it's kind of arbitrary. Some of these like 81 to 97. Well, that's like 16 years. Someone born in 81 could have had a kid in 96. Or it's like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you got these half generations. Those of us who fall between the cracks, too young to be X, too old to be millennial or any other generation. They're like, these, step generations. Step generations. Well, you should go back and watch, man. I didn't hide anything, man. In fact, the last time I saw you, a couple streams ago, you were like, hi, don't private this stream. I want to watch it later. And I said to my brother, What's this asshole talking about? I never private anything. Everything I have is there to be watched. Don't private the stream. What did I ever private? But you never go back and watch. You say you do. You say you will, but you never do, doggo. I guess you should be flattered. That dude, Seymour, doesn't like going on social media things, but he came on my stream. Yes, he had a mask on, but he came and talked on my stream. So I feel it was nice seeing. They make a cute couple. They seemed, Cassandra and Seymour, they seem to be, they seem happy together. I can see them working out. All right, poem time. Last call for a call in, and then it's poem time. Now you prep the poem. I'm prepping the poem. There we go. Who's ready for a poem? Yeah, lucky me. But I don't have an act for people calling in, so it might be poem time. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find. But I don't want to get off yet. I want Cassandra to come back and tell us she's ready for us to join her on Twitch. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. I should save this. This is looking good. Okay. I'm having fun. I'll be back to the chat in a minute. Hold on. It's the whole fucking thing. Okay, that's good. Okay, where was I? Okay, here's my list. Where was I? Okay, back to this shit. Okay. That's correct. If you want, I'll sing it for you. Okay, so we got one for poems. Doggo wants poems. DBF says poems are for poofs, and he's a poof, so that's two for poems. Okay. I'm going to start at 3. He was talking about an ex-girlfriend. The term is ex-girlfriend. A girl I dated in the past. A sentence to say, my ex who dumped me for a Chad. Her house burned down, but she raised $8,000 because, her Chad boyfriend, yeah. Okay, so we got 3 for a poem. All right. I do want to give Cassandra time to come back and say I'm ready to twitch, whatever it's called. She's twitching. But all right, I still got a beer, so okay. If someone else wants to call in to kill the time before I read the poem, before Cassandra comes back. Who's calling in? Okay, we're really right. I'd like to wait for Cassandra to come back, but who knows? It might take her a while. So you all saw her Twitch account. You can go if you have Twitch, you can go say hi to Cassandra. Because we're winding down. We're coming to an end. My brother and I want to do our 1920s list, but he was just too tired. We're still prepping it. We'll do that next time. We'll do it as a video. What else? Sleepy. Okay, if no one has much else to say, it's going to be poetry time. Let me get this set up in the browser. Okay. I think I can get this. All right, hold on. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, what year is this from? Not hyping. I'm trying to get it set up. It takes me. Hold on. Okay. Where was I? Well, I don't know what he's doing. He's in Australia or he's going to Australia. I don't know. Oh, it's not that great a poem. It's a poem I've thought about. I went for a walk today with my brother. As we were walking along, I'll upload the videos later. This poem came to me. Not a great poem, but it's a very famous poem, very well-known poem. You probably, if you're an American, you probably read it in your high school English class. And I was just thinking about it. Especially, it's like a wintertime poem. So I wanted to read it. So I'm just reading it. This is like, no, I'm not going to read The Raven. Sorry. I probably will fuck it up. Not as badly as Dumb would, but I probably will fuck it up. No, it's a poem that I always, I think of it when I'm going for a walk. I think of it when I'm going for a walk, especially in the wintertime. It just sort of comes to me. I've referenced it before. So I'm going to do my little poem. We're going to say you're on the right track. Maybe you paid attention or maybe you just know. You're on the right fucking track. Yes, it's a Robert Frost poem. Take a guess which one. Probably his most famous. I mean, I'll keep going. I got 2:40. I can go another 12 minutes before I call it. Hope Cassandra comes back and tells us, her Twitch is all set up. But, well, I could always read the poem. I could read the poem and then, talk to you idiots for a few minutes. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to read Robert Frost's poem. Which poem is this? Horsehead, come on. You paid the most attention. You work at a college. Yep, I'm going to read How did you know? You remember me reading it or you just know? Let's read The Road Not Taken because I thought about it today when I was walking out in the paths. I'll upload the video later. So I'm going to read The Road Not Taken. And you can read along with me. Hold on, if I can get it up. Hold on. Plus, no one else is really talking. The chat is dying down, so I figured we're winding down. I am losing my voice, though. But anyway. Okay. So I'm going to read this. And you're going to sit there and listen. So this is... The name of this poem is called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Horsehead was correct. Probably his... this is probably Frost's most well-known poem. Okay, we're not reading The Raven. We're not reading Poe. Can we move past that, please? Horsehead is the winner. We're reading Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. Because I was walking today in the snow and I came across these two paths, and I've cited this poem before. It comes up whenever you're going for a walk. At least I'm going for a walk in the woods. So I'm reading this from 1915. Now, I wasn't alive in 1915, but I was alive in 2015. And I can tell you, I don't think human nature has changed much between now and then. I mean, it might have been a different time 110 years ago, but I don't know. 110 years ago, I think that the same morals apply. So from 1915, when I think, what's his name? I think Frost was about 40, 41, 42. Frost was about my age when he wrote this poem. He was born in the 1870s. So he was probably in his early 40s when he wrote this. Let's just read some poetry here. Okay, so The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Is everyone cool with me reading this? I want some enthusiasm here. What part of I want some enthusiasm do you assholes not understand? And you can read it. Looks okay. Should I make it a little bigger? Okay. Oh, wait. It's a little cut off, but I think. There we go. Okay. So I can read this, right? Okay. Here we go. I really am winding down. Okay. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood. Go this way, go that way. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. So that looks a little overgrown. That looks like a grassy but wants wear, but they're both equal. You know, 6.5. What's that saying? 6.5 odd. What I forget the saying. You guys know it. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. I'm the first one here. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So, all right, I like you both. I'll go this way, but I'll be back another day for you. But of course, knowing how way leads on the way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I like the idea of coming back, but I may not be there for that second path. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Guess he didn't make it back. Telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, long from now. That was a distant memory. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. And in many ways, it's a metaphor for my life, because I feel like, I mean, if I could have been a normie, I would have been a normie. I don't think I had the option to take that path. But either way, I took that left-hand path. I took the path less traveled by. Couldn't go back to the old path, and taking that path less traveled by has made all the difference. So it is a beautiful poem. I'm glad I read it. It is a beautiful poem. Was that an okay reading, an okay rendition, or did I fuck that up? You can be honest. I read it. You were saying read it. Now you're saying read it, past tense. Read it. No pun intended. But yes, as Frost tells us, do you want to read it one more time? I always like that last line. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. For better or for worse, I took this path, the less popular path, and it made all the difference. For better or for worse, you know. Okay. Well, they didn't invent the term Cthulhu Sloth. You can look it up. It's a very old term, the left-hand path. It had multiple meanings. The most basic meaning is going an alternate route, going a way that most don't. You know, normies take the right-hand path. It could mean evil or devil, but it could also just mean marching to the beat of a different drum. Sometimes you don't have a choice. I feel like I was forced into a left-hand path, but yeah, Horsehead is turned to an English lit course. Yes. You like it a lot because it acknowledges how painful it can be to have to make a choice to the exclusion of other opportunities. Yeah, because you really can't go. You think, I like this, I like that. Let me try this. I can always come back for this. But the further along you get on that first path, you can never go back. It's one or the other. You got to make a choice. Yeah, but at the time, you don't know. They both seem comparable. You pick one, you always think, what could have been? Did I make the right decision? If I had taken another path, maybe I'd be worse. Maybe it would be better. There's always that. I was walking, my brother and I were walking in the snow today. I'll show the video. And we came to a split in the paths. Like, do I go that way? Do I go that way? And I started thinking of the poem. I've done it before. Whenever I'm walking in the woods and I come to a split, I always think of that the very famous, for better for worse, that Frost poem, especially on a chilly, cold day like this, Frost, literally and figuratively. It just, Okay. And I guess that can be even though she's not here, that can be my birthday poem for Cassandra. I don't know if she's into poetry, but I always like that one. It really is a beautiful poem, Robert Frost. Understand. I'm getting off in about 5 minutes. You're not missing much. Here's what I'm doing. Because Cassandra's the birthday girl, I would have gotten off. I wouldn't even read the poem. I'm just trying to wait. I'll wait till the 3-hour mark. I want her to come back. I know you're not gonna be able to join her party, but if she wants to come on and say, "Okay, guys, I'm ready to go. Here's my Twitch. Starlings, come flock to my nest. Come, quote unquote, raid my Twitch." I'm happy to do that for her. This is my gift to Cassandra. So I'm going to hang on a few more minutes. Hopefully she comes back and says, "I'm ready to go," or comes back and says, "Hey, I'm having problems." So I'm just hanging on for if any of you want to go to a Cassandra stream and wish her happy birthday and play some games with her. But yes, Horsehead, it was good to see you. Thank you for. How did you, by the way, real quick before you go, how did you know the poem? Just because Robert Frost is so prominent and that's his best known poem, or you remember how did you know I was going to read The Road Less Traveled by Frost? 5, that's not bad. I can do 5-10 minutes. Sure. How did you know I was going to do? Thank you. That's a compliment coming from you, DBF. But of course, Frost is an American poet. You Australians don't understand the genius that is the more established American literature. It's a lived experience, buddy. It's a lived experience. But is Horsehead still there? How did he know he was going to read Frost? It's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. What a giving thing. What a terrible thing to lose. I'm taking a dive. Horsehead remembers reading the poem in high school. And when I mentioned I took a walk in the woods, feeling inspiration, you guessed right. Yes. That's Frost is one of our best known poets. And that's probably one of his best known poems. And I think every American student probably read it once in high school. So good guess. You remember. See, you retain that knowledge. Didn't help you in life, but you still had it in the back of your mind and the kernel there. So yeah, I remember my 10th grade English lit teacher made us read this. So good job. Good job, Horse. Good job, Horse. Well, they probably don't read these poems anymore because, American shit is going out the window for what do they do? But you're old enough. You're born 85, right? You're old enough that, yes, when we were kids in school, they still taught us classic American literature. Cassandra is just, getting her birthday Jack in the Box thing ready. Would anyone else like to come on and say hi for 5 minutes while we wait for Cassandra to come on? Because I'm getting kind of tired and bored. I don't know what else to do, where else to go. I might be starting to crash because Concerta, it was like speed, but now it's like, There is, hold on. There's one other poem I want to read. It's very short. I always loved it. It seems kind of silly, but it's actually quite genius. I'm trying to figure out what year it's from. I want to say the 40s or the 50s. I'm just trying to figure out. It's a very short one. I'll type it. I'm going to read it, but what year is it from? Mid 20th century? I don't know. If I can find it, I'll read it. We'll kill a few minutes. Well, you guys are all going to sleep. No one's really saying anything. Things are winding down. Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, 1931. It's older than I thought. Okay, so I want to read this one little poem here. Maybe some of you might know it. It's by a dude named Ogden Nash. There it is. There we go. There you go. Okay, so Ogden Nash. Apparently, this poem is from 1931. It's called Name of this poem. I'll read this. I always like this one. I'll read it. It's called Reflections on Ice Breaking. I was always clever. It goes, candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. It seems silly and contrite, but if you think about it, it's actually fairly brilliant. for a little fucking like 4-line post. It's basically a sentence broken up into 4 lines. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. From 1931, apparently. Reflections on ice breaking. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. All right, looks like no one's here. We're dying. We're winding down. I've read 2 poems now. One by Frost, one by Ogden Nash. I think I've done my like I said, candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Don't know if I can get through these streams sober. We'll have to try one day. Okay, so on behalf of everybody, happy birthday, Cassandra and David Lynch and Beppis' mother, President Trump. Congratulations on being our second non-consecutive 2-term president. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Dumb, I hope you've landed safely in Australia. He's probably there by now, I'd imagine, if all went well. I think that's about it. Everyone's getting ready to go to Cassandra's stream, so. Okay, I'll wait another minute or so. We'll see if Cassandra shows up and tells us she's ready to go. We remember her. See, I did a good job. I was polite. Kasude, Kasude. About damn time. Okay, so Cassandra's live. Maybe I'll start a Twitch account and check it out. Anyone else want to go over there, head over. Thank you all for joining me. Happy birthday to the birthday folk. Cassandra, good luck with your Twitch stream. Are you only streaming on Twitch or are you streaming in multiple places? Because Beppis wanted you to stream on YouTube, but whatever. You have to watch multiple. So, okay, Cassandra's on Twitch. And I think I should get off. I'm getting tired. Unless you want me to stay on for another like 10 minutes. And if anyone wants to talk to me, if not, I'll say goodbye because it was a good stream. My brother and I will do at least one more stream or a video where we talk about the 20s births, and then I might bow out from this crap for a while. We got Cassandra streaming for us, which is good. I'm getting tired. So for now, I'll say this. I'm going to say occupational click out.